Welcome into Steelers Talk Live here on a beautiful Friday afternoon. Thank you to all the real ones that are tuning in at the beginning of today's live stream. We got a bunch of great Steelers content coming your way here over the next 2 hours or so. And on today's show, our first segment, we're going to get into the latest news and rumors surrounding the Pittsburgh Steelers at OTAs. We'll be breaking down my 12 winners and 6 losers from Steelers OTAs as we get ready for mandatory minicamp next week. Then I'll get into the mailbag for this week, so make sure you guys use hashtag Commanders or Super Chat to get your questions on the show. Then we'll get into our Week 4 Madden simulation. This week, it's Week 4 against the Colts at Lucas Oil Stadium. The Steelers are 3-0 in our Summer Madden Series. We're trying to get to 4-0 today. But before we get into today's segments, go down there and get your question in for today's mailbag. Hashtag Steelers or Super Chat. You guys know the drill down there in the comments section. Get your question in. And then producer Sam is going to be the guy that decides who gets on the show. So you better be nice to him, but I'm going to be bullying him all day. Producer Sam Brown, how you doing, my friend?
Oh, we are hanging in there. I'm ready for the weekend. I don't know about everyone else in the chat. It's been a fun week. It's been an interesting day. Excited to kick off another Madden sim. This is my first Madden sim that I've done, Sperry. I'm honored to be on the show and be able to kick things off with you.
You get to watch your old quarterback, Russell Wilson, deliver a victory for a different team. How's that feel?
I was going to wait and see how long it was going to take you to bring that up. The over-under was at about 2 minutes, and it looks like the under hit by a mile. Which is rare. I hate an under.
For those of you that don't know, Sam is a Denver Broncos fan. He's getting ready to, for the Bo Nix era. He's already ordered 3 different Bo Nix jerseys. He's got the white, he's got the alternate, and he's got, is it orange? Is that their new color jersey?
Yes, one of them's the orange.
You got a Bo Nix jersey in every color. He's very excited about it. So as a Broncos fan, Sam, how did you feel about the Russell Wilson era? And do you think he can be a top 15 quarterback with the Steelers going into Arthur Smith's system as opposed to what he did in Denver under Nathaniel Hackett and Sean Payton?
Listen, hindsight's always 20/20. And I think the way I've processed it is that Russ was a problem the first year. He was not the problem last year, but he wasn't the solution either. And I think that's the main question he's going to have to answer is whether he can be the solution when the time arises. Now, he's got a good team around him to where he's not necessarily going to have to be Mahomes every single week last year throwing to peasants and lumberjacks. But
otherwise known as Jerry Jeudy.
Yeah, exactly.
The Browns, by the way.
F the Browns, too. But I think that's the big question is will he be able to recapture some of the magic that he was able to create in Seattle? Because we didn't see that at all for 2 years in Denver.
He was top 5 in touchdown passes before he got benched last year, so there's that.
So was Jameis Winston the year he threw 30 picks.
Yeah, that's true. But Russ didn't throw picks. He threw 8 picks last year? 6 picks?
But that's I'm just saying that's one number right there that you can take. There's more than just one number.
Higher passer rating than Patrick Mahomes. Yeah, I thought he played.
One of them has a Super Bowl. The other one doesn't.
I thought he played pretty good last year. I'm excited to see what he's going to be able to do in a better fit for him here in Pittsburgh offensively. Now it's your turn. Predict it for me down there in the comment section. Will Russell Wilson be a top 15 quarterback in the National Football League this year? I see Ramon down there says he will be top 10 for sure, Sam. So you better respect Ramon today because he says he's top 10. Cynthia Edwards is here. Omar's Burner is here. Steelers 1969 is here. He says yes. Joey Peterson is down there. Says not top 15. Producer Joey Peterson.
Good answer, Joey. Good answer.
Jesus. We got executive producer Joey in here, by the way. He says he's not top 15. Joey. We got Ashton saying that he is. Zaneta is saying that he is. Kevin Reed is saying that he is.
Did you know?
Our live poll right now, guys, 83% of the people out there have voted yes on Russell Wilson being a top 15 pick. So it must be true, right? It must be true that Russell Wilson's a top 15 quarterback.
I think top 15 is achievable. I think he can definitely do that. He's got the pieces around him to get it done, and he does. Like I said, he's not going to necessarily need to be spectacular.
Yeah, right.
To get there, right?
Absolutely. Here's our Super Chat menu today. If you want to be so generous and donate to the channel, every single dollar that you donate goes into making more Steelers content for free for you guys here on the channel. So any super chat, it's appreciated. And if you give us a shout out, or if you give us a super chat, we will give you a shout out. We'll put it up on screen. We'll give you some love. Then every $10 today, we're actually not doing a raffle today. Every $10 super chat is going to be a shot. I'm going to be taking, fake tequila today. Sam, if Sam wants to do some tequila today or Fireball or whatever you want to do today, you can do that. It is
a Friday.
It is a Friday, by the way, so we'll do some happy hour shots for $10 today. $20, you get your name on the Helmet Hall of Fame right here. It's starting to fill up with names here, folks. We just got this one side left, so if you want to get your name on the helmet, $20 gets you in there, and then $100 total gets you into Steelers Talk Gold Club. You get a super chat sticker and a shout out on every single show. And then also, every item on here is half off on Venmo. And the reason why we appreciate Venmos a little bit more than super chats, even though we appreciate everything, is because we get to keep a larger portion of the proceeds on Venmo as opposed to super chats here on YouTube, where YouTube takes a considerable amount in terms of a percentage. So we really do appreciate everybody that uses Venmo instead of Super Chat. Then you guys can check me out at Jack-Sperry here on Venmo, big time, or you can scan the QR code if that works better for you guys. So really do appreciate your guys' support here. And we're going to have some fun today with that Week 4 Madden Sim against the Colts coming up later, so make sure you guys don't go anywhere. But like I was alluding to, if you're a part of Gold Club, you get a shout-out on every single Steelers Talk live show. And by the way, producer Sam, we got so many names here that I'm not going to name everybody, so just scroll through these graphics here. Big shout-out to all of the people that support this channel, that you guys are the absolute lifeblood. To join Steelers Talk Gold Club today, all you got to do is put in $100 in Super Chats today or $50 in Venmo to join our Steelers Talk Gold Club for life. We really do appreciate all of your guys' support. And like I said, without you guys, we wouldn't be here doing what we love to do every single day, and that's talk Pittsburgh Steelers football with y'all every single day, giving you free premium content every single day. So big shout out to our Gold Club members. And then I will give special shout outs here to our Black Diamonds. These are the people that have put in at least $500 on a singular Steelers Talk stream. So a big shout out to Sam Pugh, F1, Nathan Glass, Kurgan Cold, Go Blue Buckeye, Elliptic 6, Gwendolyn, Marilyn Krieger. And then we also have another one coming up here. We got a brand new Steelers Talk Black Diamond member that just joined the club here, and we're going to unveil his new Super Chat sticker here. Pittsburgh fan 412, I hope you're watching because he is the newest member of Steelers Talk Black Diamond Club. Also, big shout out to Omar's Burner, who I saw in the chat, Kyle King, KJ Live Life, and Fernando Martin, who last week Friday put in a $555 Venmo to join the Black Diamonds here. Big shout out to all of these guys. They are the Steelers Talk royalty here on the channel. So listen, guys, when it comes to Super Chats today, here's our promotions. It's going to be a boot promotion, okay? So if we get the $250, our executive producer, Joey, who is brand new to Chat Sports here, is going to be doing his first ever boot here at Chat Sports. What's that, Sam?
He's the newest Chat Sports employee.
He is the newest Chat Sports member here that we're just adding. We need to initiate him, so let's get $250 in Super Chats or Venmos today to get him his first boot on camera. Then if we get the $500 today, Broncos fan Sam will have to do a boot, and they will do a race at the end of today's show. Then if we get to $1,000, which, by the way, we have hit this number in 2 straight Steelers Talk live shows, we're going to be doing a 3-way boot race. Giggity. Let's get it going right now. We got Joey, we got Sam, and then we got me, Jack Sperry. We'll be doing a 3-way boot race if we get to $1,000 in donations today. So, okay, type me in the chat if you like the stream so far, and I'll give you a shout out. By the way, Sam, we're getting our first Venmo alert coming in here, so I will slack you what we got. And make sure you get those me's in the chat. I'll give shout outs here after I send Sam this Venmo alert.
Well, in the meantime, I'm just going to go ahead and mentally get you ready for this, Jack.
All right. Okay. Here we go, folks. Our first
begins.
One's coming in from Steelers 1969. Steelers. Here we go. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Our newest member of Steelers Talk Gold Club, Steelers 1969. Let's go. Everybody spam 1969 in the chat. Spam those 1969s in the chat. Let's go. And then we got some coming in here from Kurgan. Cold sends in a 6, and then he sends in the 9. Everybody spam those nices in the chat.
And even better, to top it all off,
oh, Kurgan Cold with another $69 Venmo. Let's go. Spam those nices in the chat. We are getting this party started off right. Oh my goodness, Sam. We got another Venmo alert. We are going off crazy to start off today's Friday. You ready for this one, Sam? All right, there you go. It's another one.
I don't know what you want me to do with that, I'll be honest.
I honestly, I don't know. Kurgan Cold sent in another 69, all right? So there's another Venmo alert for you. Kurgan Cold getting us off on the right foot. And by the way, he sends me a message on Venmo saying he is in the house. So I don't know what that brings us to, Sam, but I can see.
The best I can do is
I see producer Joey sweating over there. I see producer Joey sweating over there. He knows what's coming.
I mean,
he knows what's coming.
You do the math there. That's 138 in Venmo plus 115 in supers. That would be 253.
We're getting the boot ready for producer Joey. Let's go. Kurgan Cold is asking who? Joey Peterson, our newest producer here at Chat Sports, has never done a boot on camera here at Chat Sports. He is brand new. Fresh baby face, right out of college, all this different stuff. He is brand new here at Chat Sports. Today, he is shadowing producer Sam for our live show, and he's going to be slurping down a boot right here on Steelers Talk. Let's go, man. It's already a party here on Steelers Talk.
Anytime you say someone is slurping down anything, it's never going to come across, I don't think, the way you want it to.
Oh, it came across exactly the way I wanted it to, Sam. So coming up on the show here, Joey's going to do his boot, I think after our first segment here. We're going to get into OTA winners and losers for the Steelers. Then we'll get into the mailbag. Again, don't forget, hashtag Steelers or Super Chat to get your question on the show. Then we'll get into the Week 4 Madden Sim. Steelers are undefeated through the first 3 weeks in our Madden series so far this summer. Can they extend it to 4 games to kick off the 2024 campaign? We're going to find out later, man. It's going to be a lot of fun here on the channel. So producer Sam, we good to go? All right, let's get into our first segment right now after take this last sip. All right, baby. Here we go. Steelers, news and rumors, winners and losers from OTAs coming at you right now. Steelers OTAs are over. Mandatory minicamps next week, but let's break down which players played well during OTAs and which guys maybe disappointed a little bit for the Pittsburgh Steelers. I got my list of 12 winners and 6 losers from Steelers OTAs this year. So I'm going to be breaking that down here in just a second. And like I said, guys, next week is Steelers mandatory minicamp, all right? This is when everybody's going to be there. Everybody's going to be getting these installs done and really getting things geared up for Steelers training camp upcoming this summer. So I'm going to be putting out more content on social media, a bunch of clips from mandatory minicamp. We're going to get more of the 7-on-7s and 11-on-11 team, drills and all this different stuff that they're going to be doing. So if you want to see those clips, you want to get that extra content from me on X, go up to @Jack_Sperry. And if you want more general NFL content from me on IG, you can go to @SpareDog.football. Now, an important note here before we get into today's show. I try to be pretty wary of buying into OTA hype right now, because if you listen to all the hype surrounding all 32 NFL teams, every quarterback is dropping dimes. There's always players that get super hyped up this time of year, and they end up being nothing during the regular season. So you have to be wary about buying into the hype at this point in the season, especially because the physical element of the game is not present, right? It's pretty much all in shorts. There's no pads on. It's not real football. Okay, so it's something to keep in mind here when you hear about hype from some of these players. So we'll get into that here in just a little bit. And we're going to really learn more about these guys in training camp, especially the offensive linemen, the defensive linemen. We're not really going to know if Troy Fautanu is ready until training camp. We're not going to know if Zach Frazier's ready to start right away until training camp. We're not going to know how the guys on the defensive line are really looking until training camp. So especially along the trenches, it's hard to tell which guys are really doing well and which guys aren't. So first up here, let's start with the winners, because it is a longer list. I think that it's been more positive than negative at Steelers OTAs to this point in time. So let's start with Russell Wilson, who is my first winner. He looks extremely sharp. He looks in control of the offense, even though this is his first year in Arthur Smith's scheme. And when you watch him throw the football, it's extremely tight, okay? And what I mean by that is it comes out quickly, and then the ball, it's just a perfect spiral, easy to catch, and it's just really sharp out there for him, man. He looks in complete control, not only of the offense, but also the locker room. There's no doubt about it. This guy is the veteran, former superstar of this offense here, and you can definitely sense that the people in the locker room are gravitating around Russell Wilson as we approach the 2024 season. So let me know down there in the comments section, what's the % chance that Russell Wilson wins Comeback Player of the Year this year? A lot of people are doubting Russ right now. If he has an excellent season, I would put the chances relatively high that he ends up winning Comeback Player of the Year. But let me know what you guys think down there in the comments section. Put it on a scale of 0 to 100 for me for today's pinned comment. YouTube's going to throw you an ad break here in just a couple of seconds. When that happens, take advantage of that time by answering today's pinned question. Then we get from one R. Wilson to another R. Wilson here in Roman Wilson, the rookie receiver out of Michigan, who has looked fantastic to this point in OTAs. Now, again, the pads have not come on, but I think that Rome is somebody that's going to look potentially even better when the pads come on, because he loves the physical aspect of the game, and his athleticism, his ability to make acrobatic catches, and his ability to make catches with his hands and not bring it into his body like some guys, especially coming out of college, have an issue with. You can see with this drill right here, it forces them to jump up extremely high and then catch the ball with their hands instead of with their body. It's a nice drill for red zone work, and Rome was just absolutely flying just sky high. Being somebody that's less than 6 foot tall, he was jumping higher than some of the other bigger receivers in this room, and it really looks like he's going to be a baller. He's a very impressive route runner. Like I said, he's got very secure hands, and I think the Steelers scout wide receiver talent better than just about anybody in football, and I think they found a great one here in Roman Wilson. Another wide receiver that has impressed is Calvin Austin III. He had the final touchdown of the Steelers season last year in the playoffs against the Buffalo Bills, and I think that the Steelers view him as somebody that can be a really good gadget player and then a good deep threat on later downs, obvious passing situations. I really think that the Steelers view Calvin Austin III as somebody that's going to be a good piece, like a 4th or a 5th receiver. There's rumors that he might get cut, but I really don't think that's going to happen. I think they view him as an excellent punt returner, and then also somebody that can help out on the later downs as a passing threat. Then we get to Quez Watkins here, who it seems like every single year in Philly, all the rumors were abuzz that Quez Watkins was like the best receiver on their team, consistently making big plays, and once again, he is an OTA demon, okay? He has an excellent connection with Russell Wilson, especially on the deep ball to this point, but you have to be wary about this OTA hype, specifically around this player, because this is somebody that's impressed in OTAs and in training camp before, and then he gets to the season, and he's not nearly as good as advertised, all right? So be careful with the Quez Watkins hype that you see out there. I certainly hope that he's as good as advertised, and he's playing in the season as well as he did during OTAs in the team period so far, but I'm definitely cautiously optimistic when it comes to Quez Watkins heading into this season. Then we get to the tight ends here, and Pat Freiermuth has been absolutely fantastic, and his role in this Arthur Smith offense it's going to be a very featured role. He's going to be playing a little bit of slot wide receiver. He's going to be, of course, be playing inline tight end as well. And, something that's definitely apparent is the connection that Muth already has with Russell Wilson. And he's going to be a straight-up problem for opposing defenses this year because he's one of the best receiving talents at the tight end position, one of the best true route runners at the position, being his size, his ability to move and accelerate and break out of his cuts. It's really, really rare. And yes, he's not the best blocker in the world. He is an absolute menace as a receiving threat, and I think he's absolutely going to have a breakout season here in 2024 with Russell Wilson throwing him the football. Then we get to Darnell Washington, another tight end here. And when it comes to the run game, we know how much the Steelers are going to want to run the football here in 2024. And I really do think Darnell Washington is going to be a major X factor in the success of this run game. Of course, you have Najee Harris and Jalen Warren, and that's a really good combo. And then the offensive line is young, but much improved in terms of talent. And then if you can add essentially a sixth offensive lineman here in Darnell Washington, who is a freak of nature with how big and strong and fast he is, you're going to be able to do some very interesting things in terms of run blocking that essentially gives you a numbers advantage in the blocking game, essentially putting a sixth offensive lineman on the field. So I really believe in Darnell Washington. He's looked extremely powerful in these drills and in the skill work. I'm not sure if he's much of a receiving threat, but as a blocker, I think he could be the X factor to the Steelers run game this year. Now coming up here on Steelers Talk, more OTA winners and 6 losers coming up later in today's show. But before we get into that, let's have a word from our sponsor here at Fanatics. Go to chatsports.com/Russ to get a brand new Russell Wilson Steelers jersey in your closet today. I'm telling you guys right now, Russ is looking sharp in OTAs. Hopefully he can continue that positive momentum, bring that into mandatory minicamp, and of course into training camp, into the preseason, and then into the regular season. If you're a believer in Russell Wilson like I am, and you want to help support the channel, go to chatsports.com/Russ. I'll put that link in the comments and description of today's show. And if you click that link and you make a purchase, Fanatics is going to send us part of the proceeds, so really do appreciate your support. Make sure you go to chatsports.com/Russ and get your Russell Wilson jersey today. Finishing up the offensive players here on my winners list, Mason McCormick, the interior offensive lineman, 4th-round pick for the Steelers this year, and he's the only offensive lineman I'm putting on this list because, like I said, I haven't been able to put the pads on yet, so it's hard to really judge an offensive lineman and how ready they are for the league based on OTAs and the skill work that they've been doing at practices, but he looks really freaking good, man. Like the power that this guy's able to bring to the table, I mean, it's superhuman. I mean, you watch this guy dominate his competition in college there at South Dakota State, and people are like, man, yeah, you can dominate those guys, but the NFL's a different beast, and it is, but you can tell that this guy's mauling strength that he brings to the table is legit, even at the NFL level, and he's making, multi-year NFL pro guards look weak compared to him in these drills, man. Like, this guy is blowing up every single drill that he does. He does it with 100% effort and energy, and I think he's probably been the most impressive rookie offensive lineman on the Steelers in practices so far. Then we get to Darius Rush, the cornerback. Second-year player. They traded for him last year. Didn't really see the field all that much, but you're really hoping that Darius Rush or Corey Trice Jr., one of those kind of high upside, kind of developmental type corners, are able to really get the job done for you and really ascend into maybe even a starting type role by the end of the year. And Darius Rush is the guy that's impressed more than Corey Trice Jr. Now, we'll talk about Trice Jr. later in today's show. He hasn't been fully healthy. Rush is, so that obviously gives him an advantage. But I really do think Darius Rush has been impressive, and he looks like somebody where if Joey Porter Jr. or Dante Jackson, God forbid, goes down with an injury, like you can trust Darius Rush on the field, and he's been making plays in the team periods to this point. Then we get to Cam Sutton here, and of course he's a big winner because, nobody in the NFL wanted him. And the Steelers said, you know what, we're going to take a chance, bring him back here to Pittsburgh to play that slot cornerback role. They were very light on slot cornerback help before they brought him in. So obviously him getting another opportunity to play in this league and as a starter is definitely a big opportunity for him. And I do think he's going to take that opportunity and run with it. I think he'll be one of the better slot corners in football this year, and he really completes the Steelers defense. touchdowns. Then we get to the linebacking room. I thought Patrick Queen was everything as advertised. He was an all-pro linebacker last year with Baltimore, and man, that really showed up. He's wearing that number 6. He looks like an absolute demon. He's running around using that athleticism. I think he's probably going to compete for another all-pro season here in 2024. Then we get to Peyton Wilson here, the other linebacker, or the other rookie here that they kind of got at a steal. At the end of round 3, they get a guy that I had a round 1 grade on. He's excellent in coverage, and man, he has been super, super impressive in OTAs. Like, for linebackers, a really hard position, guys, and that's something that people need to understand. It's not easy to pick up all the different roles that these guys have to take on. And if Peyton Wilson stays healthy, what I have to say about him, guys, is that if he stays healthy, and he's been healthy the last 2 seasons at NC State, he's going to be a stud. He's going to be a borderline star player on the Steelers defense. He's probably going to be a future green dot here. He looks like a leader. He looks like an absolute menace in the middle of the defense, and he looks like a game-changing linebacker for the next decade, again, if he can stay healthy. Then we get to another player that I think is going to absolutely dominate in the middle of the defense for Pittsburgh this year, and that is Keanu Benton, second-round pick from last year, who had really showed a lot of great things. He played on a limited snap count, but this year he's really embracing that full-time starting role at nose tackle, and he moves like a superstar defensive tackle. Now, like I said, the pads haven't been on yet. It's not really 100% for sure what these guys can do, but you watch these guys go through the drills, and Keanu Benton looks different. At 310 pounds, this guy moves like a running back. It is absolutely unbelievable, the agility and the acceleration and the power he plays with. He really showed a lot of flashes last year, and in a full-time starting role this year, I think he has a breakout season with the black and gold on defense, and I can't wait to see it unfold. Now, let me know, who's going to have the better season? Do you think Cam Hayward is still the king of the hill on the defensive interior here in Pittsburgh, type CH, or do you think Keanu Benton, the new kid on the block, is going to be more productive than Cam Hayward? Let me know. Type KB down there if you think Benton's going to take over. So now, let's get on to the losers here, and I don't like talking about the losers, guys. I really don't, because I like to be positive. I like to talk about the players that are playing well. But I do want to give a little bit of a disclaimer here before I get into my 6 losers. Just because a player is on this list does not mean that I hate them or that I think they suck or that they're going to have a terrible season or anything along those lines. I'm simply saying that these players, maybe, they're standing on the roster maybe declined a little bit based on how things played out during OTAs. And the first guy on my list here is Justin Fields. He came into camp probably hoping to establish himself as a legit competitor to Russell Wilson, and based on what I've seen in the skill work and in the team drills, Justin Fields doesn't hold a candle to Russell Wilson in terms of his control of the offense, in terms of his accuracy. And now the thing about Fields is that he does have splash plays. You can see it during the team periods. He has some awesome downfield throws outside the pocket, and he will deliver those clutch, and well, maybe not clutch, but splash plays down the field. And it's really impressive to watch, and that's not even counting what he can do with his legs. But the accuracy is noticeably less than what Russell Wilson brings to the table. And if you think I'm just making that up, let's take a look at their accuracy numbers from just last season. The on-target percentage, according to Sports Info Solutions, Russell Wilson was at a 77.1. That was 6th in the National Football League. Justin Fields was 71.8 on-target percentage. That was 31st in football. And by the way, that was the highest on-target percentage of Fields' career. So yes, even though Fields has gotten more accurate every year he's been in the league, it's still 31st in football. That's not good enough, okay? And you can tell that he still has kind of that very elbowy type throwing motion. I've never been the biggest fan of Justin Fields' throwing motion. But don't get me wrong here, folks. I'm glad that he's here. I think he's a good backup quarterback option if Russell Wilson goes down with an injury, if Russell Wilson stinks and you want to see if Justin Fields can be the guy for the future. I'm really glad that the Steelers got him for the price that they did. But don't get it twisted, guys. Russell Wilson is the starting quarterback of this football team, and Justin Fields is the backup, at least for now. Then we'll get to Van Jefferson here. And, he was kind of like that first, wide receiver 3, wide receiver 4 type receiver that the Steelers ended up grabbing. Obviously Arthur Smith loves his skill set, but I think I've been underwhelmed by what Van Jefferson has done in practices. With guys like Roman Wilson and Calvin Austin III and Quez Watkins making all these splash plays in the team periods and all these different things. Van Jefferson's just been okay. He kind of reminds me a little bit of Allen Robinson Robinson last year when, he's getting first-team reps and he just looks okay. He doesn't look like anything special. And I think that's probably something that we can expect from Van Jefferson this year as well, as just somebody that's a decent option as a wide receiver. Then another guy, that's still dealing with an injury, but, it doesn't decrease his standing here and what happened in OTAs. Corey Trice Jr., I'm a big fan of his play. He was one of my Sperry psychos last year. I love Corey Trice Jr., okay? I think that his upside is a legit cornerback in this league that can be a starter. But he had that big injury last year, and I think that his time to shine is going to be in training camp, not OTAs. And in OTAs, it was Darius Rush's time. Darius Rush went out there out on the outside against the twos and really made some big plays. Corey Trice Jr. still trying to get back from that ACL tear in training camp last year. You can tell he's not 100% back, and, Darius Rush is definitely playing better than him as of right now, but Corey's going to have an opportunity to rise up the depth chart when he's more healthy, when training camp rolls around here, and I'm excited to see him try to do that. Then we get to Luke Barku, who got hurt during OTAs. This was a pretty obvious one. I had to get rid of him in terms of putting him on the reserve list here. So big-time loser there for Luke Barku. Then Josiah Scott, who started OTAs as the starting slot cornerback, getting reps with the ones. Then all of a sudden they bring in Cam Sutton, and Beanie Bishop Jr. is looking really good as well behind Josiah Scott. So I actually wouldn't be surprised if Josiah ends up getting cut from this football team when we get to final team cuts. Then we get to Cole Holcomb, who has, of course, not been on the field because he's still recovering from that gruesome leg injury that he had against the Titans last year. But the fact that Peyton Wilson is looking so damn good and Elandon Roberts still looks like himself and Patrick Queen looks like an all-pro out there, I mean, as long as Peyton Wilson continues to impress and he looks like the star linebacker that he could end up being, that's just going to decrease Cole Holcomb's role more and more and more throughout the entirety of a 2024 season. And, I feel for Cole. I really hope he comes back and he has a great season. But with Peyton Wilson really rising up the ranks here, I think even if he comes back healthy, his role is going to get diminished. Now, that'll be it for today's show, guys. Really do appreciate all of your support. Make sure you click that subscribe button right now. Let me know down there in the comment section who you thought had a really good OTA period here. Somebody you thought maybe underwhelmed a little bit. Let me know down there in the comment section your thoughts. And until next time, here we go, Steelers. All right, producer Sam, 1 down, 2 to go. I don't believe. Did we get another super chat?
No, Joey's just been sitting here ready to go.
Oh, that's right, Joey. Joey's got the Coors Light boot ready to go over here. Producer Joey is actually the only person in this entire company, by the way, that can come on camera and not look short. So you guys can see. You guys know how much all other people look short on camera standing next to me. He actually looks, pretty normal. So congratulations to you, producer Joey. He's rocking the Tennessee Volunteer shirt today. He's got the boot ready to go. You got any last words, my friend? Bottoms up. Bottoms up. Let's go. Cheers to you, my friend. Go, Joey, go. Everybody spam chug in the chat. Joey. Joey. Joey, there we go. I got him go.
Keep going.
The young man can drink, and you love it. Woo!
For the people.
Everybody spam Joey in the chat. I see Fernando Martin down there. I see Cassie Voth, my girlfriend. Everybody spam those Joeys. We got Kurgan Cold. We got Fernando Martin, our newest Black Diamond. By the way, Sam, can you show the list 5? Can you show the list 5 Black Diamonds graphic here? Fernando Martin and Pittsburgh Fan 412 is here, by the way. Guys, there are your brand new Steelers Talk Black Diamond Super Chat stickers. Fernando Martin, you always like to say, wave that towel, baby. Look at that. I got a terrible towel on your Super Chat sticker. And then Pittsburgh Fan 412, we got the nice design for you right there. Really do appreciate all of your guys' support. And big shout out to all of our Black Diamonds again. Omar's Burner, KJ Live Life, Sam Pugh, Nathan Glass, Kurgan Cold is here today. Go Blue Buckeye, Elliptic 6, Gwendolyn, and Marilyn Krieger. Thank you guys so much for all of your support. You guys are Steelers Talk royalty, and we wouldn't be here without you guys. So coming up here, we got the mailbag here on Steelers Talk. Use hashtag Steelers or Super Chat right now down there in the chat to get on the show. If you got a question, if you've got a comment, if you want to tell me I'm a freaking idiot for what I just said in the winners and losers section, let me know down there in the comment section, hashtag Steelers or Super Chat. Producers,
I hate to say it.
Are you on here?
Yeah, we've only got 3 questions so far.
We've only got 3 questions, all right? Joey Peterson just came on here, destroyed a boot for you guys. At least you could do is give them some questions here. Give Joey Peterson some questions here. Hashtag Steelers or Super Chat. Let's give them a little bit of an update here on the Super Chat stuff that we're doing today, Sam. So we got the Super Chat menu. And we've got a bunch of great stuff for you guys to choose from. Any Super Chat, you're going to get a shout out. We're not doing a raffle today, so delete that from your mind. We got shots today, though. A Friday happy hour, $10 shots. I'll take some fake tequila. I don't know what Sam's going to do today. Then we're going to do the name on the Helmet Hall of Fame for $20. Really do appreciate your guys' support there. And then $100 total gets you into Steelers Talk Gold Club. And then we've already had Joey's boot today. Okay, so the next boot up is Sam.
Raffle.
What's that?
I deleted the raffle.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
No more raffle.
Thank you very much, Producer Sam. So our next promotion here is when we get to $500, we will do a boot, or Sam will do a boot. So we're going to do some fantastic stuff today. Sam's going to do a boot if we get to 500. Where are we at right now, Sam, in terms of total Super Chats and Venmos?
We are still at 253 unless you've got another Venmo.
No, I don't have another Venmo. So
we're halfway home.
So Pittsburgh Fan 412, I got your message on Twitter. I will give you a message back after today's show. Okay, so I'll get in touch with you after today's show. So $500 we'll do, or Sam will do a boot. If we get to 1,000, I'm going to be doing a boot. So help us get there, man. It's going to be so much fun. Let's get it going. It's going to be fantastic. We got the mailbag coming up. I see the questions coming in. We also have the Madden Sim today, Steelers versus Colts. Steelers are undefeated in our Summer Madden Series so far. Can they extend their season to a 4-0 start with Russell Wilson under center? I guess we'll have to see. And then also, guys, make sure you guys use Venmo instead of Super Chat if you will. I'd really appreciate it. I mean, if you want to send in Super Chats, that's fine, but YouTube takes a bigger cut of the proceeds. If you send it to Venmo, we get to keep pretty much the entire thing. So we really do appreciate your support there. You can find me at Jack Sperry. You can download the QR code right here. If you want to help us party it up today, you can send in those Venmos or Super Chats and help us get to 500 so we can have producer Sam take down a boot. He is somebody that says Russell Wilson sucks, and we need to make him drink for it, okay? So let's get into it right now.
I do think he's corny as hell.
I mean, everybody thinks Russell Wilson's corny. I mean, come on now.
If you don't, you might be slightly delusional.
Absolutely. Okay, let's get into it right now, man. Let's get into the mailbag. We got enough questions?
We'll get more questions over the course of this here. We've got how many now?
I've seen some more people. I see Yurza 1 Alpha.
I can tell you, I'll guarantee who's going to be on the show right now.
So,
Omar's Burner,
yep.
Cynthia Edwards, Y Bills Y, Shane Sabona, you guys are in. Atticus, you're in. The Jerk is mine, asking about your prediction for the sim, which you'll see in a half hour. So, is the sim going out before the mailbag?
Yeah.
That's kind of funny. I'm gonna pull that question up.
Probably.
I'm gonna pull that question up and get your prediction.
Okay.
And it's gonna come out after you have already seen the game.
Yep, absolutely. Yurza 1 Alpha, I think, actually put a question in there, but he used at Steelers Talk. Use hashtag Steelers so Sam can see your question. Okay, not at Steelers Talk. Hashtag Steelers is the way we can see your question, guys. So if you want a question on the show, hashtag Steelers. Really do appreciate your support there. After the mailbag, we'll be getting into our Madden Sim here. It's been fantastic so far. But first, we have a Venmo alert. I just sent it to you, Sam. We have a Venmo alert here on Steelers Talk. Who do you guys think it is? Let me know down there in the comments section. Who do you guys think this Venmo alert is from? I'll give you a shout out here if you predict it. We got Atticus down there. We've got Kurgan Cold. We got The Jerk is Mine. We got Pittsburgh Fan 412. We've got another Venmo alert from Kurgan Cold for $69.
Nice.
Spam those nices in the chat. Spam those nices. You gotta love it, Kurgan. His third $69 Venmo of the day. You are a real one. And by the way, he sends me a message here. It says, Yins Nation rise. Let's go, baby. Let's get into this mailbag right now so we can get into this Madden Sim. So, Sam, let's get into it right now. Welcome into the Steelers Talk mailbag this week, where I'm answering your questions on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Can't wait to see what you guys got for me today. But before we get into the questions, make sure you join the most interactive Steelers community here on YouTube by clicking that subscribe button right now, okay? Because we have 2 live shows every single week. Wednesdays and Fridays, we do our Summer Madden Series, which is a ton of fun watching those games live with you guys. And then also we have these mailbags every single Friday where you guys have the opportunity to get your voice on the show, ask me questions, and I really love talking to you guys directly. So if you want to join over 53,000 Yinzers that have already clicked that subscribe button and joined our family, make sure you click that subscribe button right now. And with that, I'll pause and open it up for questions. We got a black diamond here, Omar's Burner, saying, Sperry, I was curious what your thoughts were on the 49ers wide receiver coach comments. I'm actually not familiar with what the wide receiver coach actually said, but in terms of the wide receiver position there in San Francisco, by the way, Omar's Burner, if you want to let me know what he said, you can put in a super chat or another hashtag Steelers. But in terms of the San Francisco wide receiver position, this is the way I see it going down. Okay, this is a team that's trying to win a Super Bowl right now, and they have an opportunity to get Brandon Ayuk. What's up, Sam? You got something for me?
So the 49ers wide receiver coach, Ayuk's wide receiver coach specifically, is TJ Houshmandzadeh.
Okay.
Who said on 95.7 The Game on Thursday that Ayuk has a pessimistic outlook now about his contract negotiations compared to the optimistic outlook he had at the start of these negotiations.
Okay, well, I mean, that's interesting there. Houshmandzadeh is definitely somebody that's, he's been a part of the media. He knows the game here. And, I don't think he would be saying this if Ayuk didn't give him the permission to do so. So, listen, man, if he ends up being a Pittsburgh Steeler this year, I'm going to jump for joy. We're going to go live here on Steelers Talk. I really hope it happens. But in terms of what the 49ers are incentivized to do, I think that keeping as many good receivers on their team as possible is probably good for them. So I think that that's probably what they're going to end up doing, unless the Steelers can give them a great price. Then we got one from Cynthia Edwards here. What's up, Cynthia? It says, do y'all think that Peyton Wilson will be a Defensive Rookie of the Year candidate? I don't think he'll see the field enough. That's what I'll say there, Cynthia. I think he's going to be more of a rotational player. He's going to come in on like second and longs, third, and manageables, whatever. He's going to be more of like the passing situation type linebacker this year. And then next year, I think he's going to be more of the long-term answer at linebacker. Because right now, you still have Patrick Queen and you still have Landon Roberts, who was an excellent linebacker for you last year, in my opinion. So I think Roberts is still going to take on that number 1 starting role, or number 2 behind Patrick Queen now. And then Peyton Wilson will be probably more of a backup, rotational piece along with Cole Holcomb if he can come back healthy this year. So I think Peyton Wilson's going to play really good ball, but I think the Defensive Rookie of the Year is probably going to go to somebody that plays and is on the field a little bit more. Then we got one from Dave Preston65, who says, is it impossible for the Steelers to get a deal done for CeeDee Lamb? I would say it's probably impossible. Now, unless he straight up demands a trade and the Steelers end up outbidding every other team that would be interested in Lamb's services, I just don't really see it happening. I think that the Steelers want to give that massive contract down the road to George Pickens and not somebody else, like a Brandon Ayuk, for example, or a CeeDee Lamb. I think they'd rather trade for a number 2 receiver type, like a Deebo Samuel or a Cortland Sutton, somebody they don't have to pay as much. But a guy like CeeDee Lamb, he wants $35 million per season, what Justin Jefferson got, all right? And I'm just not sure if the Steelers are going to be willing to give him that, especially with George Pickens' contract coming up. Andrew Filipponi threw this trade idea out earlier in the week, a first and a third in 2026 for CeeDee Lamb. There's no way the Cowboys are going to take that, okay? I had Lamb as my offensive player of the year over Christian McCaffrey last year. He was phenomenal. But, there's no way the Cowboys take this. It's going to take at least 2 first-round picks. I don't think the Steelers are going to be willing to do that, especially with the quarterback situation being a little bit shaky for 2025. But let me know down there in the comments section, would you accept this trade for CeeDee Lamb. Type A if you would accept it, or type D if you would decline it for today's pinned comment. YouTube's going to throw you an ad break here in just a couple of seconds. And when that happens, take advantage of that time by answering today's pinned question. Then we got one from my man Atticus Marandola. I hope I'm saying that right, my friend. Says, if Najee has a huge year, like 1,500 yards, 10 plus touchdowns, do you think the Steelers and him can agree on a long contract? Yes. If he has a season that good, I think absolutely they can come to terms on a good deal. Now, will he get there? I'm not too sure. I think it's going to be pretty much a true committee here between Najee and Jaylen Warren, who was fantastic last season. It's going to be interesting to see who gets more of the work. I think Najee will get more of like the early down and then short area work, goal line work. I think he might have more touchdowns than Jaylen, but I do think Jaylen's going to get quite a bit of work himself, and he's going to be a fantastic running back for us yet again this year. Then we got one from Shane Sabona, who says, I've been hearing some disrespect on Pickens' name, saying he isn't our number one wide receiver. I believe he's got the talent to be better than Jay Jettas. Do you think he has the same potential? So I think he could be an all-pro. Once you get to a certain level, it's hard to say anyone's better than anybody else. But George Pickens, he reminds me a lot of DeAndre Hopkins in terms of his skill set, okay? He's not necessarily the fastest guy. He's not exactly Julio Jones because he's not as fast as Julio was in his prime. But, man, the hands are incredible, the downfield ability to win contested catch situations. And now I think he's putting together the route running. I think his route running looks really crisp this year. He's added some weight and some muscle. He looks like an all-pro receiver to me. I think with Russell Wilson throwing him the football, he's going to have a shot to really prove to the world that he's a top 5 receiver in the league. And anybody saying he's not the number one receiver here, when it's like, who else is on the receiving team for the Steelers here? Like, Roman Wilson's better than him? No. Van Jefferson's better than him? No way. Calvin Austin third. Like, who else would be the Steelers' number one receiver if not George Pickens? So if anybody's saying that, they're dumb. George Pickens is the number one receiver here in Pittsburgh. And before I get into the rest of the questions today, I want to have a word from our sponsor here at Prize Picks. Go to prizepicks.com/CLNS or download the Prize Picks app today and use our code CLNS for a first-time deposit match up to $100. And Prize Picks has specials for new and returning users alike for the NBA Finals between the Mavericks and Celtics. Celtics currently up 1-0 in that series, or maybe when this comes out, it'll be a different kind of score there. It'll probably be 1-1. Producer Sam, big Mavs fan, is telling me here. So the finals mean more on Prize Picks, and so do the star players. You get boosted payouts on select basketball stars that you won't find anywhere else. Prize Picks is America's #1 fantasy sports app with over 5 million active members. Get in on the daily action with your friends and become part of the Prize Picks community today. Here's my projections here on Prize Picks for Game 2 of the NBA Finals. I guess when this comes out on Sunday, you guys will know if I'm right or wrong on these. I'm going to take the more on Kyrie Irving points. I'm going to take the less on Tingus Pingus points here, and then I'll take the less on Luka Doncic points because 31.5 is ridiculous, man. But anyway, Prize Picks is simple to play. All you have to do is pick more than or less than on 2 to 6 player stat projections and then watch the winnings roll in. Get started now if you haven't already at prizepicks.com/CLNS or download the Prize Picks app today and then get a first-time deposit match up to $100 when you use our code CLNS. With Prize Picks, you can pick more or pick less. It's that easy. Next question from The Jerk Is Mine here. So what's your prediction for the Steelers Colts sim? So by this time, when this video comes out, it'll be Sunday, and our Madden sim's going out Saturday. So I guess we'll have to see. I'm going to say 28-21 Steelers win. I guess we'll see what the sim ends up getting going here for us. But for me, I'll say 28-21 Steelers get to 4-0. Then we got one from Yurzo1 Alpha here. Says, if Russ is just mediocre, do you think our run game and D can get us past first round of the playoffs? It's an interesting question. If he's mediocre, so mediocre is like what? Anywhere between 20th and 25th best quarterback in football, something around those lines, like maybe 17th. I think it depends on where they play in the playoffs. Like if they play at Acrisure Stadium in the playoffs, right, and it's a cold, windy day, and it's going to come down to who runs the football better and who plays better defense, absolutely the Steelers can win that football game. But if it's a game where it's clear, not much wind, it's going to come down to which team can throw the football, and Russell Wilson isn't really all that good this year, then I think the Steelers once again will lose in the first round of the playoffs. But I guess it depends on how Russ plays this year, and it depends who you play in the first round, and it depends where you play. So there's a lot of factors here, but absolutely, the Steelers can get the job done in the playoffs this year. Then we got one from Stevie Cribb, who says, which Steelers player do you think gets an extension next? Pat Freiermuth, I'm guessing Cam Hayward there, or Jaylen Warren. So right now, there's definitely a lot of players that are eligible for extensions. Steelers have quite a few free agents slated to be free agents here in 2025. So I think Cam Hayward's probably next. I'm not sure if Warren is going to get a deal done. I don't think James Daniels is going to get a deal done. Muth might get a deal done this offseason. I guess we'll see. But I think Cam Hayward is definitely somebody that I think the team feels like they have to get a deal done with him here this offseason. So if I'd have to guess here, I think Cam Hayward is the next to get paid. Now let me know, who's next down there in the comment section? Which Steelers player will get a contract extension next? Let me know down there in the comment section what you guys think. Then we got a $5 super chat here from Omar's Burner. He says he said he was pessimistic on Ayuk's contract negotiation, and I can at you with a specific tweet this evening. Perfectly fine, Omar. I think producer Sam already hooked us up here with what Hushmanzada had to say. When it comes to Ayuk, man, I would love him on the Steelers. I hope and pray Omar Khan can get something done here, and it's not a price that's going to completely break the bank for the Steelers, but you never know at this point. Ayuk is one hell of a talent, and I'd love him in black and gold. Then we got one from Ant $sign here. He says, how much cap space do we have currently? Do we have enough to sign or trade for a good tier 2 receiver? So listen, man, there's not a whole lot of receivers on the free agency market. Probably the best one available is Michael Thomas. He won't cost you anything. I think the Steelers have about $18 million in cap. So it's about $16 million according to Over the Cap right now. So that's plenty to go get Michael Thomas. And then in terms of a trade, if you extend that player, so let's say they trade for Brandon Ayuk, all right, and then they extend him. That money won't kick in until 2025, okay? So they'd be on the hook for his contract this season, which I'm actually not sure what the cap number is, but I know they can afford it. And then next year, it'll be the $30 million or whatever it kicks in as. So, yes, they can trade and they can sign receivers right now. They got $16 million left to spend, and I definitely think the Steelers will make another move at receiver. All right, guys, so make sure you like the video right now if you haven't already. Really do appreciate all of your support. Without you guys and the support you give to the channel and you clicking that thumbs up icon and clicking that subscribe button and sending in your super chats and all that great stuff, we wouldn't be able to do what we do every day and give you guys the best damn Steelers coverage here on YouTube. So thank you guys so much for all of your support. And with that, Sam, we got any more questions here? We do. So we got one from Jojo Rico, who says, do you think Keanu Benton will have a more productive season than Cam Hayward this year? I think it's possible. I still think, Cam Hayward is a really, really good player. Don't get me wrong, man. I said on a show earlier this week that you can make an argument he's still a top 5 defensive tackle in the game. He played on a completely injured groin last year, and people talk about, he only had 2 sacks. He's washed now. It's like, no, he was just hurt for the entire season, okay? So Cam's still a really good player, but Keanu Benton looks like he's going to have a breakout season this year, and I think it's going to be a real battle between these two as to who's going to be the better defensive tackle, and they're going to be one of the better interior pass rush duos in football this year to go along with the best edge rusher duo in TJ Watt and Alex Highsmith. Now let me know, who's going to have the better 2024 season? Type CH for Cam Hayward or type KB for Keanu Benton. Let me know your thoughts down there in the comments. Got another one here from Atticus, my friend, says, what is the worst record possible that the Steelers can get to make the playoffs in your mind? Usually the worst and still make the playoffs is like 9-8. That's usually like how like the 9 or 8 or 9 seed or whatever the case may be nowadays is gets in. If they get 9 wins, that might give you a shot, but usually you have to get to double-digit wins. That's kind of like the benchmark to make the playoffs in the NFL nowadays. So I think the Steelers can maybe get in with 9, but they're definitely going to have to get to 10. But hey, they got to 10 last year with Kenny Pickett, Mitchell Trubisky, and Mason Rudolph. I think Justin Fields and Russell Wilson, whoever's going to be the quarterback, either one of those are better than what you had last year. So I think you're going to get to at least 10, might even get to 11 or 12, and might even win the division this year. That'll be it for today's show, guys. Really do appreciate your support. Make sure you click that subscribe button if you enjoyed what you watched today. And then if you want a question on next week's mailbag, join us next Friday at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time and get your question on the show then. 2 down, and now we got the Madden Sim, Mr. Sam Brown and Joey Peterson. So we're getting, we're inching closer, right? We're inching closer to the $500 mark for you to drink a boot here,
Just
Sam.
chipping away.
But what are we at right now in terms of Super Chat and Venmo total?
So 69 times 3, quick math, that's 207 plus 120. We're at 327 right now. 173 away.
So we're $173 away from making producer Sam drink a boot. He's a big Broncos fan. So listen, man, if the Broncos are going to be paying Russell Wilson's salary this year, we need Sam to do a boot, all right? Because that's a lot of money to be given to a player that's not going to be playing for you this year, Sam. So you need to get some alcohol in your system here, all right? So help.
I agree.
So help Sam get drunk here. Bring in those Super Chats. Bring in those Venmos. Help out the channel. We really do appreciate all of your guys' support. And if we get to 1,000 today, I will do a boot, okay? So if you guys really want to go crazy today, like we have the last 2 live shows, the options there for me to drink a boot as well. And our Super Chat menu today, okay? So any Super Chat, you're going to get on the show. You're going to get some love, all that great stuff. $10 shots. I don't think we've gotten like a true $10 Super Chat today, have we?
I thought about combining Omar's 5 and Kurgan's 6 and just calling it a day,
but if we get
the rules just a little bit.
If we get 10s here, we'll start doing some shots here. $20, you get your name on the Helmet Hall of Fame. $100, you get to join Steelers Talk Gold Club. And every item on here is half off if you use Venmo, okay? So reason why we like Venmo more than Super Chats because we get to keep more of the proceeds. So YouTube likes to take a good portion of our Super Chats. So if you don't want that to happen, you want more of your donation to go to us and not YouTube, you can go to @Jack Sperry on Venmo or scan the QR code here to be able to donate to the channel. We really do appreciate all of your guys' donations. Every single dime goes to making more Steelers content for you guys right here on YouTube. We really do appreciate your support. Now with that, Sam, I'm going to go off screen here for a little bit. I'm gonna put on my jersey before we get things going here. So put yourself full screen, interact with the crowd here. Be amongst the people. Talk to the fans here. Talk to the Yinzers. All right. I see Ramon down there. I see Atticus. I see Truth Pigeon. I see Sonny. I see Pittsburgh fan 412. I see Anthony. I see Pete. I see Bruce. I see Amp. We got a bunch of people ready to watch some Madden football here. So without further ado here, Sam, take it away.
All right. Give me a couple minutes here while Sperry undresses himself in front of us. We've also got intern Joey sitting over here to the left. Say hi to the people, Joey.
Hey,
there you go. There you go. Good people. Do you have anything for the people?
No, I appreciate all the love I got in the comment section.
That wasn't bad. It wasn't bad for his first boot. We've had faster boots.
You've had slower.
We've had slower boots. Slower boots. Hey, before we get into it, there we go. We can go ahead and jump right into it because Kurgan Cold, another $20 Super Chat. I'm going to get that loaded up for you real quick. Shout out to Kurgan. He's undoubtedly the MVP of today's show. Multiple Venmos. He said take 2 shots. Sperry, that's the way the world works. I mean, fine. I guess so. I'm gonna have to run to the. I'm gonna let Joey sit down in the chair for a quick sec whenever he gets back because I'm gonna go to the bathroom before the sim. Jack's almost ready for us. Shout out to Kurgan Cole. Take 2 shots. We're about to get going. Jack, are you ready to come back into the mix? No.
I gotta hook up.
Well, what the hell, dude? Whoa, he cussed at me. That's not very nice. That's not very nice. Now, we're going to be taking a couple of them. Shout out Anthony Fuller jumping in the chat too. 2 more shots. Fine, I will oblige. It is Friday. No, not more to drink. Darn. Jack's almost hooked up. But shout out to Anthony Fuller. You're a real one. Is Anthony Fuller, how long has Anthony Fuller been around?
Sam's going to.
Yeah, come on, Jack.
Do you want Fireball or do you want?
Yeah, I'll do the Fireball. Yeah, thanks. How long has Anthony Fuller been part of the party?
So Anthony Fuller, by the way, shout out to Elliptic 6 if he's watching. We're wearing his number 6 jersey for Patrick Queen today. Let's go, baby. When it comes to Anthony Fuller. He was actually our first $100 super chat here on the channel. It was actually one of our first live shows. I said if we get our first $100 super chat, that person's going to be named King Yinzer for life. And lo and behold, Anthony Fuller brings in a $20 or a $100 super chat, and he says, "King me." So that is the king of Yinzer Nation right there, Anthony Fuller. So big shout out to Kurgan Cold.
I'm not going up there and standing next to you. I'm not doing that shit.
Yeah, Sam doesn't want to be humiliated.
I mean,
Here,
I want
all
to
right.
be very clear.
Sam, come on.
Clear. I am above average height.
All right, we've got these 20s coming in here.
We have to make sure that's understood. I am above average height.
All right, we have
just like an ungodly amount of.
And by the way, Sam, we have 3 shots to take down before this game right now. Thanks to Pittsburgh fan 412, our newest Black Diamond. If you want to put his super chat on screen once you're done pouring that fireball. Let's go. Anthony Fuller, Kurgan Cold, and Mr. Anthony Fuller, King Yinzer. Here we go. First one down the hatch here, Mr. Sam. Next one. Next one down the hatch. Oh, that was a lot. That was a lot.
Tastes like apple juice.
Mine tastes like terrible tequila. We got more super chats rolling in. Oh.
We can't deceive the people.
Fernando. Do you know how to put the super chat stickers up on there, Sam?
No.
Did Coop tell you how to do that?
Nope.
All right, so I'm sorry, Fernando. We can't show your new super chat sticker. I hope you saw it earlier on the list on the listicle. But he says in 4 more shots. Swing that towel. I gotta swing the towel for a little bit here before I take these next 2. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. So by the way, Fernando, I'm sorry it's not the big version here, but here is your brand new Black Diamond Super Chat sticker here that Sam's going to show you. There it is. You always say, swing that towel. So, of course, what do I make your Black Diamond sticker? It is a terrible towel, baby. Hope you like it. When Coop gets back, we'll show you the bigger version, but really do appreciate your support, Mr. Fernando Martin. And also a big shout out to Pittsburgh fan 412 for being our newest Black Diamond member here. Also shout out to Sam Pugh, F1, Nathan Glass, Kurgan Cold, Go Blue Buckeye, Elliptic 6, whose jersey I'm wearing today, Gwendolyn, and then Marilyn Krieger. You guys are the reason why we have such an awesome channel here at Chat Sports. What's up? All right, Sam needs to go potty, guys, so he's going to go run to the bathroom.
You did not need to say it that way.
He's going to go to the bathroom.
I'm not a 6-year-old
real
child.
quick, and then we will get into our Madden sim here. So how close are we, by the way, to 500? We got to be getting closer with all those 20s. All right, we're $74 away from Sam doing a boot. All right, so let's get to $500 in super chats and Venmos. We're a $100 Venmo away. Okay, and by the way, I'm going to make this deal right now. All right, Joey's a witness. Okay, while Sam is in the bathroom, every $100 super chat we get is a tortilla slap. Sam told me no tortilla slaps today, but you know what? I'm making a deal right now. If you want to slap a Denver Bronco fan right now, every $100 super chat or Venmo we get, while Sam's in the bathroom, we are going to slap him when he gets back. Let's make it happen. All right? And we just need one to make him drink a boot, all right? So if you send in a $100 super chat or Venmo right now, that means Sam needs to drink a boot, and I get to slap him in the face with a tortilla. Let's make that happen right now, folks. Who's going to be the person that sends it in? Because we're going to go crazy when it comes in. Is it going to be Fernando Martin? Is it going to be Pittsburgh Fan 412? Is it going to be Anthony Fuller? Is it going to be Kurgan Cole? I can't wait to see who's going to be the person that steps up and gets this done for Steelers Nation. Let's go, baby. Let's go. We got the Madden Sim coming up here in just a second. It's going to be week 4. Steelers 3-0 in our Madden series thus far. Oh! Producer Joey, put it on screen. This one, do you know how? Yes. Here we go. This one's coming in from. Once Joey has it ready, he's still learning, folks. Give him a second. I don't know. I'm not a producer. If you want to wait for Sam, we can wait for Sam. But Pittsburgh Fan 412 just put in a $100 super chat. Let's go. This one's coming in from Pittsburgh Fan. Bang! There we go. Joey figured it out, folks. Pittsburgh Fan 412 with the boot slap. You got to love it. You absolutely have to love it. Oh, my goodness. Joined Steelers Talk Black Diamond Club on Wednesday, now sends in another 100. Shout out to you, Pittsburgh Fan 412, $100 super chat. And we've got a Sam boot coming up, and we've got a slap coming up. And by the way, every $100 super chat we get while Sam is in the bathroom, we are slapping him, all right? So take your chance right now. This is your opportunity. $100 super chats for slaps. Let's make it happen, and let's slap. No, you're not back. You're not back until you're in the chair. You're not back until you're in the chair. Let's go. So the Jerk Is Mine is asking, what's a boot? So here at Chat Sports, we have these things called Das boots. So they're big glass boots that fill 3 beers in them. Okay, so Sam right now is filling up his boot with Coors Light, and he is going to be glugging that thing here on the channel. Pause in about 2 minutes. All right, so get it going right now. We're going to see Sam take down this boot before we see the Steelers take down the Indianapolis Colts. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, never mind. Sam, are you doing a water boot today or a Happy Dad? Oh, you're doing a beer boot? Okay. No. Joey, I'm going to send this to Sam Slack right now. We have a Venmo alert, folks. We have a Venmo alert. Joey just sent you a Slack. I want you to go get something. Sam, did you see my Slack? We have a Venmo alert, folks. Are you guys ready?
Get your voice ready here.
Okay, so we have to wait for Joey.
We gotta wait for Joey now.
Got to wait for Joey below the table. All right. Sam, are we ready? We have a new Steelers Talk Black Diamond member, and it is Shannon Roll. Whoa! Shannon Roll. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Here know why I'm cloudy right now. What is going on? Is it the vibrations of the gong? Shannon Roll with a $500 Venmo to become the newest Black Diamond member here on Steelers Talk. Everybody give it up for Shannon.
Yeah, Shannon!
Yeah! Go! Chug! 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 Sam! 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 Let's go!
Sam! Sam! Sam!
Chug! 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 No! Finish it! Finish it! Come on!
Do it for the Mavs! Do it for the Mavs!
So everybody give it up for Shannon and Sam in the chat. And by the way, $500 super chat puts us over $1,000 today, Sam. So I have to do a boot. I'm going to do mine after the stream, though. Are you okay? Are you okay? Don't be throwing up on me, Sam. Sam, you scared me a little bit right there. But Shannon, $500 super chat. Can you put my Twitter up on screen here, Sam, real quick? Shannon, if you're not following me on Twitter, go give me a follow if you're on Twitter. If you're not on Twitter, let us know in the chat. If you're not on Twitter, let us know in the chat. But if you are on Twitter, give me a follow. Send me a DM, and we will figure out your jersey, and we're going to get your retired number, we're going to get the color of the jersey, and we're going to get whatever name you want on the back, and we're going to be wearing it during our watch parties here on Steelers Talk this year. Big shout-out to Shannon Roll, our newest Steelers Talk Gold Club, or not Gold Club, Black Diamond member. Let's go, man. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Let's go, man. Okay. It's been crazy here on Steelers Talk yet again. This is our third consecutive show, live show, with at least $1,000 in Super Chat / Venmo revenue. You guys are crazy. That's why Steelers Talk Nation is the best here at Chat Sports. You guys know it, baby. Woo! Absolutely fantastic. And by the way, it's not just the $500 Super Chats and Venmos that we go crazy for. We appreciate everybody that donates to the channel. $2 Super Chat here from Pat Lepla. Appreciate you, Pat. Thank you for the $2.
Let's go, Pat.
Says, I love your contents. What does this say? I love your content. I wish it I wish it could be more.
I think, yeah, Google or YouTube does the weirdest thing when it comes to like autocorrect. It just makes up random words and stuff. But Pat loves the content, and we love Pat.
Pat, we love you, man. Thank you for being a loyal watcher of the show. We love everybody that is a loyal member of Steelers Talk Nation here. Thank you guys so much. Okay, we're going to get finally into the Madden stream here. Okay, Cassie's in the chat, says, sleeping lady, it's backwards to show the name. Oh, okay, so people are wondering why I'm wearing the jersey backwards. It's because these are our Black Diamond jerseys. So if you are a Steelers Talk Black Diamond, like Shannon just became, you get your very own customized jersey. You get your retired number. Nobody else can take number 6. This is elliptic 6 is jersey. Get your name on the back. You get to pick the jersey color, and we rock them during our watch parties, whether it be for Madden, whether it be for, we might do Paul Skeens on the channel here coming up here pretty soon, and then also the regular season and postseason, preseason games for the Steelers. So I really do appreciate all the love from our Black Diamonds. Shout out to Shannon for becoming a Black Diamond today with that $500 Venmo. And Sam, are we ready to get things going for this first Madden stream that you get to do this season?
I'm fired up.
I'm fired up too, baby.
I'm honored and I'm humbled. I'm blessed and I'm highly favored.
So Marsh just asked me, what did y'all get to in Supers? I don't even know where Marsh is.
TBD is the answer.
I'm gonna say TBD. Currently, appreciate you, Joey. All right, so we're currently. All right, man. we're going to get into this Madden stream right now.
Real quick before Joey goes to get your boot while we do this, do you want Happy Dad boot or water boot? Or not
Water boot for me.
Water boot?
And I'm actually going to do it after the stream here, so I'm not like crazy. I'm going to do it to finish out today's show. So appreciate you, Joey. Appreciate your help there, kid. We're going to get into this right now, man. Indianapolis Colts versus the Steelers. You guys have been waiting for it. We're getting to it right now. We got over 150 people watching worldwide. Sam, are we ready to get things going?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right, let's get into it right now.
You betcha.
Our next Madden Sim here during the Summer Madden Series here on Steelers Talk is coming at you right now. It is week 4 of our Summer Madden Series here on Steelers Talk. The Steelers are 3-0, traveling to Indianapolis to take on the Colts to try to remain undefeated in the simulated Madden season. Welcome into Steelers Talk. I'm your host, Jack Sperry. And today, 6-minute quarters for week 4 of this matchup here between the Steelers and Colts. Colts coming into this game here in our simulated season. Record 1-2. Steelers undefeated. There's only 4 undefeated teams in football at this point in our simulated season, and the Steelers are one of them. Here on Steelers Talk, we're going to be doing the simulated Steelers season all throughout throughout the summer, pretty much leading up into when the Steelers play their first preseason game this year. So every single Wednesday and every single Friday, we're going to be going live on the channel to do these Madden live streams. So if you're watching this and you haven't tuned into our live shows, you're really missing out on a great time. Every Wednesday, every Friday until pretty much the end of July, when, of course, preseason is right around the corner. We'll do any playoff streams if the Steelers end up making the playoffs. And with a 3-0 start, we might be heading there right now, Steelers Nation. So make sure you click that subscribe button right now if you haven't already to catch all of our Madden live streams this summer and see what Madden thinks the Steelers are going to do this season. So before we get into it, guys, make sure you go down there for our pinned comment today and let me know who is going to win this matchup. Will Pittsburgh go into Indy and take a win from the Colts, type PIT, or do you think the Colts defend home field advantage here, type IND down there for the Colts? Again, this is going to be the pinned comment on today's show. So YouTube's going to throw you an ad break here in just a couple of seconds. And when that happens, take advantage of that time by answering today's pinned question. So now our super chat menu for the people watching live. Any super chat, you're going to get a shout out, $10. We're going to do shots, $20, you get your name on the Helmet Hall of Fame, and then $100, you get into Steelers Talk Gold Club for life. And all of these items right here are half off on Venmo. And the reason why we ask for Venmo, guys, not super chat, is because YouTube takes a part of the proceeds when you super chat. But on Venmo, we get to keep a larger portion of the proceeds. So if you want to donate to the channel, I really do appreciate all of your guys' support. I'm at Jack_Sperry on Venmo, or you could scan the QR code. Thank you guys for all of your support. And with that, week 4 of the 2024 NFL season, Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Indianapolis Colts at Lucas Oil Stadium. Second-year quarterback Anthony Richardson versus the vet Russell Wilson, who has led this Steelers team in this simulated season to a 3-0 start with new offensive coordinator Arthur Smith leading the way offensively. Najee Harris has been fantastic to start this season. Calvin Austin III has had 2 big performances. And then last week, George Pickens went off in week 3 against the Chargers. Russell Wilson struggled a bit in week 3 against the Chargers, especially, at close to halftime. Second half wasn't the best, but he got the job done, getting a 17-10 victory. Hopefully, Russ can have a bounce-back performance here in week 4. Shane Steichen, the head coach of the Colts. Anthony Richardson, the quarterback. Hyper-athletic. He had a pretty darn good rookie season coming off that shoulder injury, though. It's going to be interesting to see how the Steelers defense holds up against the super talented Richardson. And we're about to kick things off. They're from Lucas Oil Stadium. The Colts will get the football first. Let's go, baby. Wave those towels if you're with me. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Come on, folks. Week 4, 3-0, trying to stay undefeated. Let's get this show on the road from Indianapolis. Come on now. Where else would you want to be as we kick things off in Indy? The Colts take it out from the 1. It's going to make a cut, and he's going to get to about the 25. So, same result as if it went out of the end zone. And here is Anthony Richardson, second-year quarterback out of Florida, taken with the 5th overall pick by the Indianapolis Colts 2 seasons ago. Had a pretty good start to his rookie campaign, and then his season was cut short by a shoulder injury. And he's coming back this season trying to prove he could be a superstar-level quarterback in this league. So who you guys got? Type PIT for Pittsburgh or IND for the Colts as the first play from scrimmage here. Pistol formation for the Colts. Takes the snap, hands it off to Jonathan Taylor. He's going to try to sift his way through. Good run defense by the Steelers. 3-yard gain, 2nd down and 7. Patrick Queen on the tackle. Those 6s, baby. Get those 6s going. Get those tackles wrapped up, Patrick. Let's go. Come on, folks. If you're not pumped up for Madden football, I don't know if you've got a heartbeat. I don't know if you got a pulse. Come on now. 2nd down and 7. Shotgun formation. Richardson hands it off to Taylor. He's got a big hole. He's going to get to the 40. Makes a man miss. What a juke from Jonathan. And he gets to midfield. Made a Steeler look silly there. I don't even know who he made fall down there. He broke somebody's ankles. And somebody pushes him in the back after the whistle. I mean, what are we doing here? We want to tack on another 15 yards here? Come on, we got to play smart. 1st down and 10 from midfield. Richardson from the shotgun. Takes the snap. He's looking. Plenty of time. He's got to throw to his check down in the flat. It is caught, but it's going to be a loss of 1. Joey Porter Jr. Taps him down there. It'll be 2nd down and long upcoming. God, did I just disconnect this? I might have just monitors off. There we go. 2nd down and 11. Pistol formation. Richardson looking, trying to get away. Good pressure by the Steelers. It's going to be caught in the flat for a gain of about 10. It'll be 3rd down and 1. Come on, baby. Type those 3s in the chat. Type those 3s. We need to stop right here defensively for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Come on, baby. From the shotgun, Richardson. Takes it, hands it off to Jonathan. He's going to make a man miss. Is he going to get there? It's going to be close. No, he didn't get there. It's a tackle for loss for T.J. Watt, and it's going to be 4th down and short. Type those S's for the stop. Do you think Indianapolis goes for it here, producer Sam?
I think it's a little too early in the game.
Yeah,
Unless,
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Unless Shane Steichen's a really confident man and we just had no idea.
They will punt. A big-time stop for the Steelers defense here on the first drive of the game. Spam those stops. And no, it's a fake punt. And he's going to throw it. He's open. What a play. Oh, Cordero Patterson absolutely levels the receiver. And Pittsburgh takes over on downs. Is Dan Campbell on the sidelines for Indianapolis right now? Oh, man, coming out with the fire here, but now Pittsburgh takes over at the 41-yard line. Great field position as here comes Russell Wilson, leading the Steelers team to a 3-0 start in our Madden simulated season. Now a great opportunity for the Steelers offense to put points up on the board to start today's football game. Let me know what you guys think is going to happen on this drive down there in the chat. From the shotgun, Russ. Quick throw over the middle. Caught wide open. It is, I believe that's Cordero Patterson in the slot. And it's going to be a big gain for 24 yards and a Steelers 1st down. Let's go. Type those ones. Type those ones. Now in the shotgun again, Russell Wilson. 3 receiver set for Pittsburgh. Takes the snap. It's going to be a handoff to Najee Harris. He's going to make a man. No, that's Cordero Patterson again. They're feeding Cordero to start this game, and it's going to be a gain of 7. This is absolutely crazy. Cordero Patterson is the key to the Steelers' offense to start this game. Is Najee Harris hurt? What the hell's going on? 2nd down and 3. Russ from the shotgun takes the snap. Quick throw. It's caught by Cordero out of the backfield. And Cordero Patterson has gotten 3 touches to start this game and 2 Steelers 1st downs. Type those ones as we get close to the Fanatics red zone here. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, they're inside the Fanatics red zone right now at the 18. Now under center for the first time. Play action to Najee. Plenty of time for Russ. He's trying to escape the pocket. He's going to run. He's going to get to the 10, and he's going to dive down to the 6-yard line. First down, Steelers, as Russ is flexing on the Colts defense. You love to see it. You love to see it, folks. You really do. First down and goal in the Fanatics red zone here. I formation. It's Najee time. It's Najee time, folks. It's going to be a toss to Najee on the outside, and toss plays never work in Madden. They are absolutely terrible. It's a loss of 2 yards to the 8-yard line. Keep feeding Cordarrelle Patterson. Let's go. Come on, folks. Second down and goal for the Steelers. Also, shout out to Elliptic 6 if you're watching this, rocking your number 6 jersey today. From the shotgun handoff to Najee. He's trying to find his way through. He's going to get to the 4. It'll be third down and goal for the Steelers. Now, for the first offensive series for Pittsburgh last week, that ended in a field goal, and that was disappointing. This time, you're faced with a third and goal on the 4-yard line. Hell, if I'm Mike Tomlin and this is an incomplete pass, I'm going for this, all right? I'm going for this. Stay aggressive. Go put 7 on the board. From the shotgun, Russ looking. Got time, throws middle, caught, touchdown, Steelers! Here we go, Steelers, here we go. Here we go, Steelers, here we go. Here we go, Steelers, here we go. Russell Wilson, it's George Pickens for his second touchdown reception of the season. Steelers going to be up 7-0. Pending a field goal or a PAT attempt from Chris Boswell. And it is up and it is good. Steelers up 7-0 early there in Indy. Let's go. And there's Joe Flacco, new backup quarterback for the Colts, warming up. Anthony Richardson trying to get ready to face this Pittsburgh Steelers defense. Good luck. Good luck. Steelers up 7. Start this football game. Russell Wilson leads them right down. Cordarrelle Patterson was the featured offensive player on that drive. I mean, Arthur Smith finding creative ways to get some of these playmakers the football, and he gets them into the end zone. 4-6 with George Pickens. Let's go, man. Let's go.
By the way, quick shout out. Fernando Martin typing TD. Shannon Roll watching live typing TD in the chat.
There we go. Kick is away. They're going to take it out again at the 20. Good kick coverage there by Pittsburgh. Only gets to the 23. And that's where Anthony Richardson and the Colts offense will retake the field here. Producer Sam, what are your thoughts on the early start for the Steelers? It's kind of dominant to this point.
I mean, it feels like this offense has kind of found their stride over the course of these first 4 weeks.
Absolutely, baby. All right, now we got the pistol formation from Indy. Takes the snap. Going to hand it to Jonathan. There's a push from the Steelers defensive line, and he's taken down behind the line of scrimmage. Keanu Benton, the second-year player out of Wisconsin, who's looking fantastic in OTAs, by the way, swallows up Jonathan Taylor behind the line of scrimmage, and that is not a bonk, Mr. Sam Brown.
That's what's looking dominant so far, is that front four. And I'd imagine that's going to be one of the strengths of this team going into the season.
Absolutely.
And they're playing like it so far. Front 7 even.
Second down and 12. Richardson from the shotgun. Takes the snap. It's going to be a toss play to Jonathan on the outside. He's got some room, and he's going to be taken down after a gain of 10. It'll be third down and 2. Here we go, folks. It's third down. Type those 3s and wave those towels. Come on, baby. We need another stop. We need another stop. Knights21 in the chat says, there's my boy Benton. He's a beast. Absolutely. I see Fernando Martin, Black Diamond member down there, typing his 3s from the pistol formation. Richardson takes the snap. He's going to hand it off, and there's push. And is he going to get there? He is. A gain of 3. So decent push by the Steelers defensive line, but Jonathan Taylor finds a way. Okay. Yep. All right, first down and 10. For the Colts, second first down of the game for this offense. Richardson calling an audible at the line of scrimmage. See what, it looks like he just moved everybody over to the other side. Richardson, shotgun, looking middle, almost intercepted. Joey Porter Jr. had hands on it and he dropped it. And you know what they say, folks? That's why he plays defense.
Those exact words were about to come out of my mouth right now.
That's why if he could catch, he'd be playing wide receiver. But hey, man, Joey Porter Jr. is great. Hopefully he can hold the next one in there. 2nd down and 10. Richardson almost threw an interception there. Shotgun, looking. Now he throws. It's going to be incomplete, poorly thrown. 2 for 4 today, and it'll be 3rd down and long. Send that blitz, Mike Tomlin. Let's go. Time to get exotic. Let's get after Anthony Richardson.
We're switching it up. The threes didn't work the last time, so now we're spamming stops in the chat.
Spam stop in the chat. Come on now. The real ones know. Shotgun. Richardson looking. Now he's going to throw deep. Oh, is he going to get it? It's knocked away by Joey Porter Jr. making up for that dropped interception. It's 4th down and 10, folks. See now, okay, Sam, the stops work. We did stop last time, and it worked. This time we did stop again, and it worked.
Now we know.
So now we know. Steelers defense responds to the stops. So here we go. The punt is going to be away here. Cordero Patterson, who has touched the ball like 8 times today, is going to get another one. He'll fair catch it. And here comes the Steelers offense trying to go up 2 scores already here in the first half. And before we get into this next drive here from the Pittsburgh Steelers, go out and check out our friends at Fanatics. Go to chatsports.com/Russ to get a brand new Russell Wilson Steelers jersey in your closet today. And you can help support the channel because if you use our link, chatsports.com/Russ, click that link. I'll put that in the comments and description of today's show. And then you make a purchase. Fanatics is going to send part of the proceeds to us here at Steelers Talk. So thank you guys so much for all of your support. Make sure you go to chatsports.com/Russ if you want a brand new Russell Wilson jersey. Okay, we are back in Indianapolis here. Pittsburgh up 7-0 with the football here. Defense has gotten 2 big stops. And now Russell Wilson leads the offense back out there here with about 4 minutes and 40 seconds left in the half. Under center is Russ. Takes the snap, hands it off to, I think it's Najee, and it is. And he's going to get 2 yards. Hell, Cordero Patterson has been the better running back than Najee today.
No Jaylen Warren touches?
0. He hasn't had a touch all season. Apparently he's out for the year.
That's brutal.
Apparently he's out for the year because Madden won't put him in. 2nd down and 8. Russ from the shotgun takes the snap. He's looking. Now he's getting pressured, and he's going to get sacked. Just throw it away, dude. Come on now. I believe that's Leatu Latu, the rookie out of UCLA. It is on the sack. Russ trying to make something happen outside the pocket, and Latu is ready. Took him down, and it'll be 3rd down and very long here. Third and 21. Here for the Steelers offense. They go empty. 2 high safeties for the Colts. Takes the snap. Russ got plenty of time to throw it. He will throw it. Open caught. 1st down Steelers. Who is that? That is George Pickens with another huge reception for this Steelers offense. And Russell Wilson delivers to his boy George. 1st down Steelers. Come on, baby. Type those ones. Russell Wilson, say what you will about him, man, but he can deliver down the field when the defense knows he has to throw the football. That's one of the things he can do pretty darn well. 1st down and 10. Colts showing pressure, shotgun formation for Pittsburgh. They're going to hand it off to, I think that's Cordero Patterson. It is. And he's going to pick up a decent gain, 4 yards for the Steelers offense. It'll be 2nd down and 6. George Pickens taking over this first half here for the Steelers offense. Russell Wilson looks to be a lot better than he was last week against the Chargers. Now he's in empty. Takes the snap. Looking to get rid of it. Now nothing there. He's going to try to escape. Can he escape? No, he's going to throw it out of bounds. There we go. There we go, Russ. Throw it out of bounds.
Smart play, Russ. Smart play. Smart play.
Smart play, man. If you got nothing, throw it away.
We're playing smart football over here.
Don't need to take a sack. We don't have to convert a 3rd and 21 every time there, Russ, all right? Come on now. 3rd down and 6, pistol formation. 3 receiver set for Pittsburgh. Takes the snap. Russ is looking. Now throws middle. Short caught. It's going to be close. Calvin Austin III. No way. He got there. That is absolute bullcrap right there by the referees. Calvin Austin III made it by 1/2 yard. There we go. Pittsburgh's challenging. Yeah. That's what I like to see, Mike.
Everybody spam boo for the refs. Boo.
Everybody type boo for the refs.
Boo.
This is an awful spot. He's clearly down a whole yard ahead of the sticks. What are we doing here, refs? Everybody type those boos. This is ridiculous. The refs hate the Steelers even in a freaking video game. Well, at least it's realistic. It's the only realistic thing about Madden. What are they doing here? Are they changing it? Looks like they are. 1st down and 10 Steelers. Good challenge by Mike Tomlin. Good challenge by Mike Tomlin. Type those ones. Calvin Austin III, his first catch in the last 2 games with a big pickup there. 1st down and 10, under center, play action. Russ has all day to throw. He's got to fire down the field, and it's going to be incomplete. He fired it to Calvin Austin III, but it's incomplete. Good coverage by the Colts. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Come on, Russ. Come on now, Russ. Need another touchdown here. Or at least another field goal. Let's get up 2 scores on these guys. 4 receiver set for Pittsburgh. Shotgun Russ. He's going to hand it off to Cordero. He's got a big hole. Gets the 30, makes a bad miss. What a move by Cordero Patterson, who is showing out as a running back here for Pittsburgh. 1st down Steelers. And that is the 2-minute warning, ladies and gentlemen. 7-0 Steelers at Lucas Oil Stadium. Pittsburgh's doing quite well to start this game. Pistol formation. Colts showing pressure. Russ looking. Now he's going to run up the middle. He's got lots of room, and he's going to fall down after 9 yards. 21 yards rushing for Pittsburgh, or for Russ so far. It'll be 2nd down and 1. And we're in the Fanatics red zone here. Go to chatsports.com/Russ to pick up a Russell Wilson jersey today, because Russ is about to put us in the end zone again. 2nd down and 1. Shotgun. Russ looking. Backpedals. It's a screen to Cordero. He's got blockers, but whoever 54 is, I think that's Zach Frazier, didn't get his job done there. Still a 1st down for Cordero. 1st down and goal for the Steelers. Come on, folks. Spam those TDs in the chat if you want a touchdown here. Spam those TDs. We got less than a minute left in the half. Can the Steelers go up 2 touchdowns? With the ball, by the way, at half. Here we go. Russ, he's looking to throw. He's going to try to run up the middle. Can he get in the end zone? No, he's going to fall at the 2. At the 1-yard line. Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson's been running the football today quite effectively. In previous games, sometimes he would just throw the ball out of bounds when he had a wide open lane up the middle, Sam. Today, he's taking that advantage for himself, and he's picking up that yardage.
And we know that he can do it, too. He's not an unathletic human being, so.
All right.
Granted, he's older.
It's Najee time, baby. I formation. They hand it to Najee. Breaks a tackle. He's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Najee Harris breaks a tackle from DeForest Buckner, of all people, and then finds his way into the end zone as Russ celebrates with his offense there on the sideline. And with 33 seconds left to go in the half, Boswell puts it up, and it is good. 14-0 Pittsburgh. Let's go. Type those TDs. Sonny saying, where's Jalen? And I know, man, I guess Madden thinks that he's just going to get hurt for the entire season or something, because we're featuring Cordero Patterson. It's unbelievable. Great start for the Steelers here, producer Sam.
They're very clearly the better team here. That's how it should be. If all things stand as they are, the Steelers have a better roster top to bottom than the Colts, and it's not even close.
Absolutely. Kick is away. Colts have about 30 seconds to try to put some points on the board before Russ and company get the ball back. Colts are going to take it to the 22. And here comes Anthony Richardson, who's got 30 seconds exactly to try to salvage this first half and try to put some points on the board for the blue and white. I don't even know if that's something they call themselves.
They just call them the Colts.
They don't even deserve to be called the Colts, how bad they're playing right now, man. This looks like the Atlanta Falcons game when the Steelers just completely dominated. 1st down and 10. Richardson's looking. Here comes Cam Hayward, and he puts him in the dirt. 2nd down and 16. Cam Hayward showing he's still a top 5 defensive tackle in football. Type those sacks in the chat. Let's go. Cam Hayward making his presence known on this Steelers defense, and they're going to let the clock run till halftime here. 14-0 Steelers, and they get the ball heading into the third quarter. Anthony Richardson and the Colts offense puts up a goose egg to start this one in Indy. Now, before we get into the second half here in this Week 4 matchup, make sure you guys click that subscribe button. We're going to be here for every single game of this simulated Madden season. Every Wednesday and every Friday, we go live to do this live on our Steelers Talk Live shows. So if you want to join that, it's a lot of fun. We have a bunch of great people that show up every single week. So make sure you click that subscribe button right now and help us get to 54,000 subscribers. Okay, we are back at Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis here for the second half of this Week 4 matchup. Steelers came into this one undefeated. Indianapolis came into it 1-2. And now the Pittsburgh Steelers, after having 2 games in a row against kind of inferior opponents, close games, but getting victories, now it seems like they're back to their dominating ways. They killed the Atlanta Falcons and Kirk Cousins in Week 1, 42-7. Now they're up 2 scores against the Colts here to start the second half, and they're going to get the football back. I think if Pittsburgh can score on this drive, it's going to put the final nail in the coffin here, and the Steelers are going to walk out of Week 4 4-0 as they're going to kick it off here. Pittsburgh will take it out of the end zone. It's Cordero Patterson who gets to the 25 and gets a little bit more to the 27. Good return from Cordero, and here comes Russell Wilson, who has 1 touchdown pass today to George Pickens. He converted a big 3rd and 21 on the last offensive drive. He's looked pretty good today. He hasn't been perfect, but that's not what the Steelers are asking for Russ here. They're not asking him to be Patrick Mahomes. They're not asking him to be the superstar quarterback. They're asking him to be somebody that can make some plays here and there and get this team in the end zone. That's what he's doing. Shotgun here for Russ. He's going to go to his check down move. It's going to be another first down. Steelers, get those moves in the chat. Come on now. Pat Freiermuth has had a hell of a season to this point. Continues it here. First down, Steelers once again as Russ gets this operation going here in the third quarter. Shotgun formation for Russ. Going to take the snap. He's looking, looks like a mesh concept. Now he's going to try to get outside the pocket. Now he's going to run, and he's going to fall down with a 2-yard gain. So Russell Wilson, he's signaling a first down after a 2-yard gain. This isn't the first time he's done that, by the way. Somebody tell Russ that sign means first down and not a 2-yard gain on a first down.
I got to say, Madden Russ is an awkward faller. He just never looks comfortable falling forward.
Not.
And
he never slides either.
It looks like his face hits the ground.
Second down and 8. Russ throws another drag to Pat, and it's another big gain. First down, Steelers, and type those mooths. Type those mooths in the chat, baby. Pat Freiermuth has taken 2 drag routes for like 15-yard gains. Russell Wilson knows what's up. Getting the ball to 88. First down and 10, now in Colt territory. Trying to make this a 3-score game. And you know what? I'm okay with a field goal here. You go up 3 scores. But you know what? We always want that touchdown. Handoff to Najee Harris. He hurdles a man at the line of scrimmage, and he gets 8 yards. Best carry of the day for Najee Harris outside of the touchdown run. Second down and 2 upcoming.
I mean, they can close it out with points. This is about as good of a start as you can imagine for 2.
Now they're going to hand it off to Najee. He's going to get a 1-yard gain. Uh-oh.
Did I jinx that?
I think you might have jinxed it, Sam. If we don't get a first down here, spam those F-Sams in the chat because he just jinxed us.
I might just have to sit quiet over here.
Third down and 1 upcoming here. Steelers have been excellent on third downs today, converting on every single one. No punts for the Steelers to this point. Under center, handoff to Najee. He's going to pick it up. First down, Steelers! And there we go. There's a first down sign that's actually appropriate, Sam Brown. Najee Harris knows when it's appropriate to go to that first down signal.
Better late than never.
First down and 10 for the Steelers. They're getting closer to the Fanatics red zone here. Definitely in Chris Boswell field goal range. Shotgun, Russ, play action. He's looking. He's going to throw middle, caught by George Pickens for another first down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see what it is. It's going to be a holding on the Steelers. Gosh darn it. Troy Fautanu. By the way, there's only been 2 holding penalties on the Steelers offense this entire year. Both have been on Fautanu, the starting right tackle. So here we go. First down and 20. Russ has got to work his magic here. From the shotgun, he's looking. Now he has to escape the pocket. Now he throws to his check down. It's caught by Cordero, and he gets leveled after a 3-yard gain. Second down at 17. Pittsburgh had to work really hard for a short gain there, Sam.
He's really loving Russ's that wide spin left out of the pocket today. It feels like that's the 4th or 5th time I've seen it so far.
Second down and 17. Under center. Looks like they're going to run it. Najee Harris has a lot of room. He stiff arms the man. He's going to pick up 10. It's going to be 3rd down and 7. So still a 3rd and long situation here for Pittsburgh. But at the 28-yard line, Boz can definitely hit a field goal here and make it three possessions.
Run or pass here, what do you think? Try and set yourself up for the field goal better or stay aggressive?
I'm passing it, Sam, but I'm not taking a sack. No matter what, I'm not taking a sack. 3rd down and 7. Looking, Russ trying to go up the middle. He's got room. First down, Steelers. Now do the first down sign. Now do it. There it is. First down, Steelers. Russell Wilson is taking advantage of his legs in this one. Everybody type RW in the chat for Russell Wilson, who has led this offense down the field consistently throughout the day.
And shout out Russ, right back in the Fanatics red zone.
Right back in the Fanatics red zone here. Under center, it's going to be a 5-step drop. Russ looks, throws. It's going to be caught. It's not Darnell Washington, is it? That's Darnell Washington with the catch. There we go, Darnell. DW getting going here. Go to chatsports.com/Russ. Pick up a brand new Russell Wilson number 3 Steelers jersey today. So here we go. Second down and 2 from the 11. Pittsburgh threatening yet again. Shotgun formation for Russ. Takes the snap. He's looking middle, and it's horribly thrown to Cordero Patterson, even though he was like 2 yards away from him. So, I mean, about once per game, Russ has had like this really perplexing missed opportunity. And there it is for this game, I guess. It'll be 3rd down and 2. 3rd down and 2, shotgun formation for Russ. He's going to hand it off to, I think this is Najee. And no, it's Cordero. And he's going to fight his way in. Touchdown, Steelers! Cordero Patterson making this his game as he's rolling around in the end zone. And you know what that means, folks. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Another touchdown for the Steelers as Boswell puts it up and good. 21-0 Pittsburgh in Indianapolis.
I mean, this is getting close to an ass whooping now.
I mean, look at that momentum meter right there. It's all the way on the side of the Steelers, and they're not even home. They are the away team, and they have all of the momentum up 21-0. And by the way, the Colts have to get 3 touchdowns in pretty much 1 quarter. I think this game's over, folks. I think it's over. But you know what? It ain't over till it's over here on Steelers Talk. We're going to be here for the rest of the game. So make sure you stick with us here, and we see how much the Steelers pile on here. Boz kicks it away. It is caught. And it's going to be taken to the 24. So here comes Anthony Richardson. No points for the Ponies to this point. Can't call them Colts because that's too cool sounding of a name for this type of offense. Holy shnikes, they've been bad. 21-0, Steelers defense dominating, and they've got all the momentum on their side. Good luck, Indy. Not going to get nothing. When the Steelers get a big lead on you like this, it's really hard to come back. It really is with this defense. From the shotgun, Richardson looking. He's going to throw to his check down. Jonathan Taylor makes the man miss, and he's going to get, a first down. That is a bullshit call and a spot there. He was like a yard just in front. Justin Fields is having a great time, guys. Are you guys having a good time? I am. This is a fantastic butt whooping that we're watching right now by the Pittsburgh Steelers, dealt to the Indianapolis Colts. 1st down and 10. After the Zebras gave him a 1st down out of pity. They're going to give it to Jonathan Taylor for a gain of 1. Good job by the Steelers' run defense there. Steelers' run defense has struggled a little bit the last 2 weeks, but they're back to their dominant ways here, and that's going to end the 3rd quarter. Spam those 4s. Spam those 4s in the chat if you're ready for the 4th quarter. We're not done yet here, folks. We're not done yet. We still have another touchdown to get. 2nd down and 9. Shotgun Richardson takes the snap. He's looking. Now he's going to throw to the flat, wide open. Mo Alley Cox is going to take it for 8 yards. 3rd down and 1. It's 3rd down and short here, folks. Spam those stops, not those 3s. Spam stop. It has worked every single time to this point. Let's make it work again. Wave those towels. Come on. 3rd down and 1. Shotgun for the Colts. 2 high safeties for the Steelers. Richardson looks. He's going to throw down the sideline. Caught by Michael Pittman Jr. A tough one there on Ryan Watts. By the way, next week's streams, we will have Cam Sutton as the starting slot corner for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Ryan Watts, this is his last game. So this actually works out because we're just going to say the NFL suspended Cam Sutton for 4 games. That's what we're going to say. And that kind of works out.
I like that narrative.
Because he might. From the shotgun. Richardson hands it off to Taylor. He's got room to run. He breaks a tackle. This is going to be touchdown Indianapolis. Big-time run for Jonathan Taylor. He's had a good day, been the only good part of this Indianapolis offense. And he's going to dance when he's down 2 touchdowns in the 4th quarter. That's a decision. Type F Indianapolis if you hate that he danced on you. If you think Jonathan Taylor is a chump for dancing when he's down by 2 touchdowns, type F Indy. So the Colts will put it up and good. It's 21-7 at Lucas Oil Stadium. Now we get to probably see the Steelers offense for probably one more time here. Let's go down and march down the field one more time here, Sam Brown, and let's finish this thing off with another touchdown for the black and gold.
Yeah, it's time to close the door on these losers. Send them back home. I guess they are home, so send them, to their house from Lucas Oil Stadium. Let's just finish it out. Let's get 4-0 already.
Absolutely.
You know what it would be? It would be like very classic Madden to try and let the Colts back into the game with 5 minutes left. Just every single thing that could go wrong over this stretch does go wrong. I'm excited to see if that happens here today.
There we go. Mr. Cordero Patterson will take it out because why not? Going to take it to about the 20-yard line. All right. 1st down and 10.
Let's lock in.
Just use this one. Thanks, Joey. Here we go. Let's lock in, folks. 1st down and 10.
Sub for Steelers dubs.
Hand off to Najee. It's going nowhere. It's a loss of 1. Looks like the Colts are kind of figuring out that the Steelers are just trying to kill some clock here. I'm okay with this strategy, Sam. Just kill clock, and then by the time they get the football, they're going to have no time to score 2 touchdowns. They're going to have to go down, score, and then they're going to have to get an onside kick, which is like a 0% chance in Madden.
As long as they're effective with it.
Absolutely. From the shotgun, Russ takes a snap, hands it off to Cordero, and he is loose. He makes the man miss. Cordero's out here juking folks, and he picks up a 1st down. Najee who? Jalen who? Cordero Patterson looks like a world beater out there. Unbelievable. Number 84 is taking this, role, I guess, that Arthur Smith has given him in this Week 4 matchup and ran with it, literally.
He might be the best running back in football.
Under center, Russ, play action. He's got plenty of time. Now he's going to throw. Perfect throw on the outside on the 7 to Pat Freiermuth. Everyone spam those moves in the chat. Freiermuth having another big day receiving. 1st down and 10 Steelers. Just kill clock here, man. Just kill it. Keep running the football. No, they're going to pass it. They're not done, folks. Russ throws, and it's going to be at the feet of Calvin Austin III. 2nd down and 10 upcoming. Oh, my goodness. It's a good game here for Pittsburgh. After 2 games where, you feel like you're the better team than Los Angeles and Denver, and it's closer than you want it to be, it's nice to go on the road and really get a nice victory like this. That is if they lock it up here. Let's hope they do that. Oh, no. What a terrible play. It must have been a miscommunication. Isaac Seumalo ran into, I think it was Russell Wilson trying to hand it off. Thank God there wasn't a fumble. And now it's 3rd and 11. Clock continues to run. 3 minutes left to go in this game. Third down and 11. Empty formation for Russ. It looks like they're trusting him to throw the football. And now they're going to dump it off to George. And he's not going to get there. Be 4th down and 5. But they're at the 36. So should they kick the field goal or should they knock him back? Because it looks like this is going to go all the way down to the 2-minute warning.
I almost wonder whether you just pin him deep, or you at least try to. It depends on the confidence in the punter.
The 2-minute warning is here in Indy. 21-7. Colts still have all 3 timeouts. Honestly, I would try to kick the field goal because the field goal finishes it. The field goal finishes it essentially because it's 3 scores. If you give it to them, they could score, onside kick, and then score again, and it's tied. No, they're going to go for it. Russell Wilson from the shotgun takes the snap. He's looking downfield. Oh, and it's off target. Indy will take over at their own 36. It was intended for George Pickens. I would have just kicked the field goal there, man. I know it would have been a long field goal there, Sam, but I think, if you make that, it's over. You're up by 17. They can't score 3 times with less than 2 minutes left. Why would you go for it there?
I completely agree because whether they miss it or whether they go for it and don't get it, they're still starting at the 36-yard line.
Exactly. I don't get that at all. And then why is the design for the play to throw it like 30 yards downfield? I don't get it. I get you're throwing it to your best player, but come on now. Shotgun formation for Richardson trying to escape. Now he throws a cross-body, wide open, caught. What a play by Anthony Richardson to roll out to his left, stop on a dime, throw it cross-body down the field. What a play. First down, Indy, and now they're driving. Might be nervous time here in Pittsburgh. First down and 10, shotgun. Richardson looks, caught. Clock's still ticking there. Michael Pittman with another nice catch. First down and 10.
But the more that clock continues to tick,
and by the way,
the less I'm starting to get worried.
They still have 3 timeouts too. So if they get a touchdown here, they're kicking it away to Pittsburgh. From the shotgun as they enter the Fanatics red zone. Dumps it off to the tight end. Terrible decision by Richardson. Now the clock's going to be running. Patrick Queen takes him down. We'll take that rookie mistake. We'll take that rookie mistake there from the second-year quarterback. We're not going to get in the way of them making mistakes, folks. Go to chatsports.com/Russ to pick up your Russell Wilson jersey today. Second down and 7. Shotgun formation for Richardson. Takes the snap. Needs to throw end zone, man. Now he's going to dump it off to Taylor, and he's going to be swallowed up, and the clock is going to continue to run. I think at this point, if you're Indianapolis, you got to think about taking a timeout and take your chances on the onside.
Their clock management late in games has been brutal. I mean, the first half, they let the clock run out there.
What is Richardson thinking? Richardson dumping it off in the middle of the field? It's ridiculous. 40 seconds left. Richardson from the shotgun. It's 3rd and 5. It's a big down here. Now he's going to try to escape. He's got a running back open. It's going to be picked up for the first down. Timeout, Colts. And at this point, you need to call timeouts. You do.
At this point, you're relying on the onside kick.
At this point, you're relying on getting a touchdown and getting the onside kick. So Steelers still have like a 99% chance of winning this football game.
Job's not finished.
Job's not finished, folks. Let's get it done. Shotgun formation for Richardson. Watch for the read option. Nope, now he's going to try to run outside. No, you're not going anywhere. Cole Holcomb, the mullet in the middle, wraps up Richardson, who was trying to run. Second timeout for Indy. Everybody spam sack in the chat. Fernando Martin is down there spamming sack. Let's go. Pittsburgh Steelers knocking on the door of 4-0 on the season in our Madden simulated campaign. Now from the shotgun, Richardson looking end zone, off target, 3rd down and goal coming up. Fitzpatrick on the coverage. Let's go, baby. 23 seconds away from 4-0 in the Russell Wilson era here in Pittsburgh, or at least in Madden world. We need a stop here, folks. Spam those stops, as I voice cracked. Spam those stops.
What?
From shotgun, Richardson looking. Now he's going to throw end zone, incomplete, off target. Richardson's been terrible with his accuracy and ball placement down the field today. 4th down. Here's the game, folks. Spam those stops. Get those towels going and spam those stops, people. From the shotgun, Richardson takes the snap. He's looking. There's some room for him to run if he chooses to. He's not. He's going to throw end zone. Caught. Did he get 2 feet in? They're going to say yes. Touchdown, Colts. Michael Pittman took a shot after catching this football. A beautifully placed ball from Richardson, and he just got it in there. It was Deshaun Elliott on the coverage. Joey Porter Jr. came in to lay the wood. Pause. And now there's a booth review. There is a booth review to see if Michael Pittman Jr. caught this football. I think he did. It looks like clearly to me, like I don't think he ever goes out of bounds. I think he's in. I think this is a touchdown. This is just a great catch. So if this is a catch, and I think it is, it looks like it will be. It's going to come down to the onside kick here, folks. Indianapolis does have 1 timeout, so if they get the ball back, they can, try something here. They can stop the clock 1 time if they get the ball back. So it is a good touchdown. They're going to put it up. The PAT attempt is good, 21-14. And if this is the final score here, folks, and I think it will be, it's going to look like this game was a lot closer than it actually ended up being. Pittsburgh dominated this football game. But it was just kind of that quick turnaround in the 4th quarter of not getting that 4th down and then Richardson and the Colts going down and scoring. Like, that's why it looks like it's closer than it actually is. But now it comes down to the onside kick, and there's no reason for them to be showing Cordero. He's not getting the ball here. Can the Pittsburgh Steelers seal it here as the kick is away, and it's secured by the Pittsburgh Steelers? Roman Wilson, the rookie out of Michigan, secures it for the hands team. And with 13 seconds left, barring a fumble, this game's going to be over. Everybody spam those W's in the chat for the 4th straight win for the Pittsburgh Steelers in our simulated Madden season this year. And now they will head to Acrisure Stadium next week. Well, we're going to be going live on Wednesday, guys, just so you guys know, for Sunday Night Football against the Dallas Cowboys. But we'll get to that in a second. Type those W's in the chat, man. Steelers win this ball game. Final score, 21-14. They just have to snap the ball one more time because Indianapolis called that timeout for some reason. So Russ from midfield will take the ball, take the knee, and that's going to be it. Pittsburgh 4-0 to start their 2024 season with Russell Wilson as their quarterback. And if this actually happens in real life, folks, the NFL is going to wake up real quick to how good the Pittsburgh Steelers football club is, okay? The defense is playing fantastic. Okay, Russell Wilson is playing definitely good enough to put points on the board and deliver victories. And now heading into next week with the Dallas Cowboys, we'll get to that in a second, that's going to be a real litmus test for the Pittsburgh Steelers in front of a national audience. Okay, so now that we're done with our game here in Week 4, let's take a look at what happened around the AFC North here in Week 4. The Ravens picked up a W against the Buffalo Bills. The Bengals picked up a win against the Patriots, and the Browns also won against the Las Vegas Raiders. So a complete sweep for the AFC North. Everybody ends up adding a victory. So right now, Pittsburgh is the only team in the division with a 4-0 record, but every other team is 3-1. Okay, so every team in this division is putting up W's like nobody's business. So Pittsburgh, it just takes one loss to take this team from first to tied for last. Okay, so you got to keep the momentum going. You got to go into next week against the Dallas Cowboys on Sunday Night Football and deliver a victory. We're going to be doing that live stream, breaking down Sunday Night Football between the Steelers and Cowboys, trying to get to 5-0 next week, Wednesday, actually. Wednesday, June 12th, not Friday. Wednesday, June 12th, week 5 versus the Dallas Cowboys. Make sure you join us then. Make sure you click that subscribe button if you haven't already to catch all of our Madden streams throughout the 2024 season. All right, it's been a good one today, Sam Brown. I have a boot. I owe a boot.
It is about that time. I'm going to get the shot clock loaded while you do that. And then the boot hit me right around the third quarter. So I'm going to run to the bathroom just one more time before we call it back.
All right, man. I'm going to take down this boot while Sam is is going potty for the second time in this stream.
You make it sound like I'm being trained right now. Like I'm a 6-year-old.
By the way, Sam, we still owe 2 shots apiece for Fernando Martin. He just reminded me. So we still owe 2 shots apiece for Fernando. I'll take those 2 shots down before I do this boot. We don't need a shot clock. I think we're actually good. We've made plenty today. We've done a fantastic job, man. Steelers 4-0. Another successful Madden sim. Another week of embarrassing the Browns. Last week we had more Super Chat money in one stream than they had in the entire month. And this is now our 3rd straight Madden stream where we have put in at least $1,000 in Super Chats and Venmos. That is because you guys are the best damn fans in the world. Thank you for all of your support.
Drink to that.
Okay, man. Here's my boot. You guys know me. I don't drink alcohol, so I got the water.
Everybody spam chug. Chug that water.
Oh, man. I'm not looking forward to this.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Do
What's
it.
up, Jack? Is it confirmed now? Okay, so it doesn't. It doesn't. Okay, so we have a little bit of an announcement here before we get to my boot here. This is Jack Lotteray, who looks like my child next to me on screen. He is our lead MLB analyst here at Chat Sports, and we're going to be experimenting with a Paul Skeens watch party on Steelers Talk when he takes the mound against the Cardinals next week, Tuesday. First pitch, 6:45 at Busch Stadium. We're going to be here. We're going to be calling the entire game. We're going to see Paul Skeens shove against the Cardinals for, I think, the first time in his career. He's on his tippy toes right now.
Why I'm so short? It has nothing to do with me being short. Sperry is stupidly tall.
I'm 6'6". He's shorter than that. All right, so Jack, we'll see you then. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I got to take down this boot. All right, here we go. Get on the mic. Get on the mic, producer Joey. Give some shout-outs in the chat.
All right, I'm going to give some shout-outs. The Analyzer says chug. B7 or BZ7 Highlights says he's so short to Jack, which isn't nice. It's not wrong, but it's not nice. He also says Skeens on top. Shout out Pittsburgh's fan 412. Shout out Omar's Burner. Shout out Cassie Voth. Shout out Kirk and Cold. Shout
It's
out
both. Both.
Cassie Voth.
You say my girlfriend's name right.
Sorry, Cassie Voth.
It's Christina.
Oh, that's classic. Shout out Fernando Martin. Shout out to everybody typing all day in the chat. And Kirk and Cold, I think someone is drunk. Love you guys. Shout out to Kurgan, all those 69s, so many nices. Sperry's struggling over there, taking down that boot of water. Omar's Burner says LMAO. Pittsburgh fan 412 is excited about Skeens. I'd be excited about Skeens too if I was a Pittsburgh fan.
I got a little bit left here,
Just
man.
a little bit more.
Got a little bit. I had a huge lunch today. This is definitely not mixing well, man.
That Mo Bettas is about to come back up. Kurgan says, welcome, Waterbelly. Guys, type those chugs. Spam those chugs.
Come on,
Spam those chugs.
Come on.
Come on.
I need your help.
Come on.
I need your help. Come on. I need the help of the Yinzers.
Come on, Yinzers. Hey, BZ7 highlights is all over those chugs.
Oh, God.
And Fernando wants you to chug and swing that towel. Come on, Sperry, you got
a little bit left here,
chug,
folks.
chug, 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 chug. Is he going to do it? Does he have it in him? Just a tad left.
God,
Come on.
my face is so red.
Keep typing those chugs. Keep spamming those chugs. And he did it, everybody. He got it down.
That's so much liquid. BZ7 highlight says it's just water. I know it's just water, man, but
It doesn't mean it doesn't suck ass
I am
sometimes.
so skinny, and I got the smallest stomach in the entire office here. It's not a matter of water versus alcohol. It's a matter of like just so much in
Just
my tummy, man.
sheer quantity.
Oh my gosh.
It's a lot of liquid regardless of what the liquid is.
I got it done though, folks. I did it for the nation. Thank you guys so much for all of your support. Make sure you join us next week. Okay, next week. Tuesday, we're going to be doing our Paul Skeens watch party with Jack Lauderay. Okay, that's going to be so much fun. Make sure you join us for that. Then Wednesday, Sunday Night Football against the Cowboys. We're going to be doing that stream. Friday, we'll be back again. So 3 live shows next week. A watch party, simulated watch party for week 6 as well on Friday. So it's going to be another great week of Steelers Talk content, man. Thank you guys for making this week fantastic. We had that Paul Skeens watch party earlier in the week. We had the 2 streams here on Steelers. Thank you guys so much for all of your support. I really am eternally grateful for all the support you give to us here at the channel. Until next time, man, we'll finish it out with one more. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. All right, folks. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you guys next week for our full slate of Pittsburgh watch parties here on the channel. And until then, here we go, Steelers.